Welcome to another exciting edition of The Ravens Flock. Welcome one, welcome all, nerds all over the internet. It is Saturday, October 25th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday evening. Hope you guys are planning to have an incredible, relaxing weekend. We're near the end of October. We're near the end of spooky month.
No!
Not allowed.
No, that's
Never.
it. You're kicked out. Go out now.
No, go sit outside.
The end is near, and so I face
the spooky, scary skeletons.
My friends, the candy's here, and though I say you're getting cavities.
It's always spooky.
I love the music.
Fuck you.
Scary skeletons forever.
I swear, you guys.
I was going by Angel's lead, and I'm actually surprised you were able to improv that well.
That was good.
I pulled it out of the usual place. My ass.
Of course. Folks, I am Jose Casabona. I am also the host of Wrestle Rewind. And joining me on my left is the host of Los Amigos Play, the man who puts the V in video games. I don't know why I said that, it's just random, but I was thinking V's, Mr. Angel Mendez.
Verily, I appreciate it, my friend. Hello, everybody. It is Angel. Once again, happy to be here with our beautiful listeners and viewers. It is, as usual, a joy to be with you. And you know what? The twins are riding some way. Even though October may be almost over, the spookiness will remain in our hearts because we live in eternal lives confronted with fear and doubt. And
we live in a society.
Because we live in a society, and few things are scarier than being forced to pretend you like other people. So I hope that you enjoy the show as much as we enjoy making it for you, because pretending is hard.
Yes, it is. Pretending is incredibly hard.
That's what acting is for, man.
I'm not an actor. I'm a liar. Get them right, please.
Dude,
Ha!
get it right.
And joining us on our far left is one of our awesome cosplayers on this channel, looking cool in blue. Folks, give it up for Dragon Fan Cosplay.
Hi, guys.
For once you did it when she wasn't eating.
Or half dead.
Good point.
That is why I wasn't eating.
What happened to see
I
you
was
alive?
being nice for once.
For once.
For what?
For once.
For once, yes.
Everybody knows that women are not nice in general, so we gotta appreciate this very brief moment of niceness we have here.
You know we're gonna bite the hand, right?
You know,
bites
Bodies
the hand that
hit the
feeds.
floor.
I will die being proven right.
The floor. Let the bodies.
Oh my god.
Angel
Sis,
hit the
shovel?
floor. Wait, no, sorry, Angel. We're shearing your wings
Sis,
off.
got a
Sorry.
shovel?
I don't want to
Try to bury a
fall.
body.
Hell is cold this time of the year.
Folks, there are ankle biters and then there are digit biters. On our
We're
We're
gremlins.
Or both were gremlins.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, true.
Yeah.
What the heck is
That's
that?
I don't want this week to end. I want it to go back to the beginning of
Uh,
October because more
Eesh.
spookiness.
I know. But
I know.
lo and behold, here's the thing, though, Dragon Fang. If we keep rewinding and at this point so we can extend the spookiness, we'll never get to y'all's birthday.
Exactly.
No. Once it hits the 31st,
Yeah.
then it goes back to the 1st.
It'll just be
genius.
it'll be a month-long Groundhog Day.
It's like that Japanese actors goes, forever 17 kind of thing.
And speaking of, joining us on our far right is someone who wants to remain forever, not forever 17, but forever 25. Folks, give it up for Ziana Rose cosplay.
Yeah, because then you're halfway through your 20s, and then you can still drink alcohol.
Nobody wants to remain forever a teenager. Come
Well,
on.
maybe
Oh
in
my god, that would be the worst thing ever.
Horrible as teenagers.
You want to be stuck in puberty for the rest of your life?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
thinking-
That.
No.
I'm thinking about it because on one hand, yeah, that sucks. On the other hand, being forever 25 means forever having to work.
Still.
Forever.
Okay, but you're gonna have to work anyways.
Yeah,
you
but then I
would
never
be
reach
working
retirement
when you're a
age.
teenager too.
No, I don't.
Do you
want to
forever be 60? You want to be retired at 60? And forever feel even more cracks in your body?
I'm kind of getting used to the cracks. They make a nice.
No, it
sleep
gets
when
worse
I
when
wake
you're
up in the
older.
morning.
Yeah.
Gets worse. But also, I want to correct your name. You didn't say your name correctly. Jose Scalabona.
Yeah.
Ow.
No, skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
Skeleton.
Oh.
Oh
Inside
my
of
gosh.
you, there is a skeleton. Inside
Wow,
of you,
I
there
thought
is
you
two
would
skeletons.
appreciate it.
Inside of you,
It's
there's
funny.
inside of you there are 2 skeletons. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to bring you through the transporter again.
Ha.
God damn it, Miles. There's a Star Trek
But
joke
see,
for you.
it's funny. Scalabona.
All right. I'll give you that. That is my kind of-
skeleton and bone.
Well, if you decided to modify your mutton chops a bit, and if it was possible for you to grow your beard only in 2
No.
lines here,
You know.
you could have the visage
Yeah, it's
of
like
the-
John Wick.
of the Baba Yaga, of the Punisher skull or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that could work.
You could
Maybe.
do that. Maybe.
Or just paint a skull on your face.
Or do that.
It's the only black
Yeah.
face that's legally allowed.
That's because the rest of it is white, Angel.
Oh my god. And folks, let's not forget the host of the Black Files by Typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. And anytime in the future, if you ever complain about how sucky you feel about being old in front of him, no you don't, Mr. Juan Rouse.
You're goddamn right, because I'm older than all of y'all. I will whip that card out, and I will tell y'all every single malady I've got over here. All right? I literally started our podcast up this past Wednesday with my doctor wants to shoot wubs into my liver in order to figure out if my liver
sorry, shoot
is
what?
fat. Wubs.
Oh, the sound
the boots
bar.
and acid.
Oh, wow.
Ultrasound.
We're gonna hit you with a red line soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be sent out at like 900 times speed.
They're gonna crank the bass.
and they have to crank the bass in order to read my liver.
The doctor,
They
how am I feeling?
measure it
Let's
against-
find out. Journey, give me some of those sick beats.
You just
Yeah.
experienced the entire collective soundtrack of humanity over the past 500 years. It's zapped directly into your liver. You are more cultured than you could ever hope to be.
What
Your
does that
liver
do
is
for-
now cheese.
What does that do for me, doctor?
Yay!
Nothing. Here,
Get
Cheese.
it? Culture.
Here's $5,000 of a
Cheese.
bill.
Cultured
Ha.
cheese.
Wait, does
See?
that mean that I
Culture.
actually can enjoy liver then? Because
No, it means that it means that you can no longer digest properly, and
Wait.
your liver is
No, I eat
Go
someone
on.
else's liver.
Are you turning
Because
into
cheese.
foie gras?
no.
Like the fancy turkeys?
No, Angel. The liver is wubbed into cheese because you're enriching it with culture.
No, he's
and
turning it
that's
to
what
fondue.
Ha!
Thank you for that fine introduction,
Delicious.
Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
So folks,
Oh,
like all,
God, the mental image.
so folks, like all over the shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. You're welcome.
Liquid.
Be sure to hit the subscribe.
Don't choke on your cheese.
Be sure to subscribe and hit the follow button. Click that notification bell to stay up to date for all our videos like this. Be sure to hit the be sure to leave your questions or comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from that dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting us here at the Ravens flock by liking our content, commenting both during during and after the stream, sharing our content across all your social media, encouraging everyone in your life, both physically and digitally, to follow us, especially if they have an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything between. And most importantly, making sure that you're subscribed, making sure that they're subscribed, making sure that everybody and their mother that you know is subscribed to us, and that you hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content here. The more people you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers can convert out of that. It's just math. It's how it works. It's just a matter of probabilities over there. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this show for the love of the game, but also to make it our livelihood so that we can actually do what we love for a living. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store. Link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see in the chat up here, Kyle Canada's here, and Matthew Coburn's in the chat. How's it going, folks?
That's a lie. No one can afford to retire at 60.
You're
Yeah.
actually right.
Yeah, no, you know why? You know why?
Why?
Society.
No, because my on my little thing for my work, it says I probably won't be able to retire until I'm 75.
If you commit enough tax fraud, you can retire whenever you want.
If I commit enough,
Legally.
The secret is to be born rich already.
Legally.
you need to do it legally. Angel.
I will have to work until I'm 75, guys.
Listen, legalities are just technicalities, and technicalities are like the Hippocratic Oath, in that you're supposed to follow it, but most of the time people don't.
I like that. Legalities are just technicalities. That's a good one.
You are correct. You're technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Pound the beats of the crab rave. What the hell was that, Kyle?
Hey, you know something? I'll give you.
Dun, dun.
First of all, hello, Turbo Han. Welcome to the Ravens Talk. Hey, you know
That's Ben
something?
Cruz.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see his full name.
Well, that's you see the little B there on
Yeah.
there.
And yes, in
I
Galaxy
recognize-
Quest, they cannot tell the difference between an actor and a liar. Well, that's because an actor is a really, really good liar.
I love the crap right
Indeed. But here's something that I will mention that is technically correct.
What's that?
Glitch Energy is the bomb, bitch.
That's right.
Hell
We
yes.
like to lie a lot because lying is funny, but we cannot deny the truth. And the truth is that we are sponsored, once again, much to their increasing regret, I'm sure, by the wonderful folks at Glitch Energy.
Glitch Energy is a specially formulated a beverage for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy.
Smart Energy
Smart
Blend.
Energy Blend, thank you. Keeps your body running all day long. It comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure that you bookmark glitchenergy.com on your web browser to stay up to date for all their announcements. For instance, for this Halloween weekend, they have a buy one get one free going on right now.
The most.
Yes, check it out.
Wow.
Bitch in.
Buy one get one free, and they have 2 flavors that they're showcasing right now.
Toxin and the and of course the Screamsicle.
Screamsicle is pretty tasty. I had
Z-Toxin,
myself.
Screamsicle, and of course, as Juan mentioned
the
before,
berry
berry cherry.
Nice.
Surprised I don't have one called the Bone Dust.
Well, what would
What
it be?
was-
Or the Bone
Vanilla?
Daddy. Or Bone Daddy.
What would it be flavored? If
Bone
Vanilla.
Daddy would totally be something with vanilla.
Vanilla and milkshake.
Yeah.
vanilla milkshake.
Yeah, it's strong for the bones.
It's an idea. It breathes.
Bone Daddy or Bone Dust.
Bone
Whichever
Daddy,
one.
Bone
Bone Daddy just sounds
No,
funny.
no. You gotta,
Give me some of that Bone Daddy.
you gotta make it sound like it does something to you. Call it the Bone Rattler.
Well, folks,
Bone
right,
Rattler.
as Juan is showing off right now, you go to the website on glitchenergy.com. They have pages. They have pages of different,
Okay.
well, 2 pages right now of different selections of what gaming energy blends to choose from.
Now, like if you guys notice, their selection is selling out like crazy. They are clearing out their inventory here,
It's
guys.
nice to see them succeed because that means
Where's
that
my
we
nerdies?
invested our stocks properly.
That they ran out.
No, please.
I'll
bring
explain
back the
to you guys
nerdies.
later, but I promise there's a reason why.
It's because of me. I'm scalping them.
No, he's not.
I'm buying them
Asshole.
and selling them at high prices in third world countries that have never found the taste of soda in their lives.
Yes.
Into the cauldron
Sure,
for
Rachel.
you.
We believe you.
You know the only thing those people had to drink? Prue. And that's great because Prue is delicious, but it's not enough.
Prue or prune?
No, Prue. P-R-U. It's basically a type of very sweet root beer with a very high fizziness content.
Oh, isn't that the stuff made with like
Roots.
What's that one root that I'm thinking of?
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the one.
Shoot, no. No. No, there's a fruit. I forget. It's very tart. Tamarind.
Nope.
Nope.
No. This one uses roots.
Oh,
from a plant.
like sarsaparilla root?
It requires several days of fermentation, and the result is like root beer, but way sweeter, and the physic content is way higher.
So, okay, I was thinking like tamarind, or
Close,
you're thinking sarsaparilla.
but not
then.
quite.
Well, speaking of physical content, just like the Ravens flock, folks at Glitch Energy are 100% transparent when it comes to the ingredients that they put on their blends. And hey, listen, if you're just like us, broke-ass nerds, then we understand how tough it is to want something online. You want to purchase it, but you can't do it. But that's okay too, because Glitch Energy will work with you through the Cash App Afterpay program. It is 4 payments.
Interest-free payments.
4 interest-free payments split up every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, till you're able to pay off the full retail price
of your orders. So, for instance, the Level Up Lemonade that they've got over here right now retails at $34.95, but if you pay for it with using the Cash App Afterpay, it's only $8.74 every 2 weeks, debited out of your credit or debit card, interest-free, no other shady business, no funny business on top of that. And if you're smart, just schedule the payment to come out with your paychecks. That way, it just pays right out, and you don't miss a beat. And the best part is that you don't have to worry about missing out on your order. You'll still be able to order this baby right away, and not have to wait until you're finished paying it all off.
Exactly. And of course, we've got your back as well, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FLOCKFUEL, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order. So don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your hands on Screamsicle, Z-Toxin, Berry Cherry right now.
Z-Toxin is out.
Oh, well, then why did they put it right there on the website?
Because it was the only one that was left that looked spooky.
All right, fine. Get your hands on Screamsicle and Berry Cherry right now, and take advantage of their BOGO deal soon.
We want to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens flock.
All right, so if you've been watching our programming as of lately, you've already heard us talk ad nauseum of how much K-Pop Demon Hunters is such an incredible revolution of mainstream entertainment for everyone.
It's beautiful, man.
Brings
Of
a
all
tear
the
to your
things
eyes.
that you expected to explode into the scene, this is not one of them because, okay, it's Netflix. You know, we get a billion CG movies and a billion musicals and a billion things. Even the name itself doesn't seem that original. K-Pop Demon Hunters. It's like a mishmash of, let's grab everything that's popular and put it
But it
together.
was to the point.
Lo and surprise, behold, it was far better than everybody expected. And despite the fact that Sony Fuck Pants Corporate refused to advertise this incredible film, it managed to obtain not only extraordinary worldwide success, it became so big that it actually escaped from Netflix and it went straight to the big screen.
Twice.
Twice.
They brought it out for like a one-time weekend thingy, and then a second time with the sing-along.
Yeah, the first time they didn't expect it was gonna be completely sold out.
They're actually planning to do it again and bring it out during Halloween weekend.
I'm not surprised. It was pretty
I wanna
spoopy
see
at
it.
some point.
Also, you do realize that someone definitely got fired at
Oh,
Sony.
someone-
Because they're just like, excuse me, how much money did it make?
You ruined my groove! Sir, you ruined the investor's groove.
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, yeah, most likely somebody's like resting at the bottom of the New York
Or
pavement
maybe
cement
not
shoes
just
on
one,
right
but
now.
several.
Well,
Yeah, probably
here's
several.
hoping.
Well,
if you're
Here's hoping.
I'm sure he'll find another job.
We could do with a lot less corpo guys
100%
breathing
certainly.
pretty much.
and converting oxygen into carbon dioxide.
So
Yeah.
before we indulge into Juan's murderous fantasy,
I
Who
always
said anything
do.
about fantasy? Those motherfuckers actually went ahead and drowned.
all right.
Oh, yeah, no, they're in the bottom of the bay right now. Cement
Oh, yeah.
shoes.
So getting back to K-pop Demon Hunters, these primarily we're focused on, of course, the ladies behind the vocals of our 3 awesome heroes,
EJ,
Amy
Audrey Nuna, and Ray Ami.
Yep, and the 3 of them have been making rounds over the United States. They appeared in a skit for Saturday Night Live. They were also special guests and musical hosts. And musical guests for the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, where they were presented the Platinum Award. Like they've gone platinum.
Yeah, the entirety of the
I guess they went a
whole-
bit beyond golden then.
They went golden, yes, and they went platinum, and we want them to go diamond.
Go Diamond.
I'm
Exactly.
genuinely impressed. Like, to call this thing a runaway success is to call Usain Bolt mildly fast.
Well, it's not only just one song that went platinum. It was a lot of
Most of
them.
them
It
went
was
platinum.
nearly the
It was
entire
really good.
soundtrack.
I would like to
Yes.
give a shout out to my band that doesn't exist anymore.
And what's that?
one?
The Saya Boys. They showed up, they dropped 2 bangers, and then they disappeared. I have no idea where they went.
Nobody tell him.
I have no idea where they went, but you
Our
know what?
babies. There are babies.
You know what? They remind me of LMFAO. They just showed up, don't do like two or three good songs, and they just
Don't
disappear
let him
forever.
know that I have
It's
mystery.
okay. Their fame lives on.
Don't
in
let him know
AMV
I have
and
mystery.
television.
I won't tell him.
I will
It's
miss
okay.
them ever so much.
I got,
But
I
honestly,
got baby.
Mystery can only sing for me
I'm
now.
genuinely
Yeah, yeah.
surprised
I got
that
baby.
Soda Pop is still like top of the charts.
Now, folks,
Excuse me, that's because Soda Pop is the fucking bomb.
I know.
And
I-
my baby.
we can actually
sing and rap.
we can actually chill on that because Soda Pop may be the bomb, but Golden still beat them in the
I know.
actual charts
yes,
here.
yes, but
Yeah.
I
Soda
mean-
Pop is very.
I just find it
catchy,
funny
too.
that it's
Very
like
catchy.
all the songs are here,
Yes.
and also there's Soda Pop, like nipping at the heels, like I ain't done
Not
yet.
doing anything.
Come on, I
Meh.
ain't done yet.
I like your idol better.
You're right.
So,
that's
anyways,
cool.
now, yes, and if you want to hear us talk about more about K-pop Demon Hunters, we did an entire episode on the Black Files on this channel. Now, for this story, we're going to focus on one of the three singers, EJ.
Yeah, and for those of you who may or may not know, EJ, she is the one who not only is the singing voice of Rumi of Huntrix, but she's also like the lead writer for the actual soundtrack. She wrote the lyrics. She actually got it all written down for us to enjoy. So we have her to thank for that. And there's an entire like sort of Cinderella story associated with her now, and we're seeing it unfold. Ladies, gentlemen, she's finally launching her solo singing career
About
professionally.
damn time.
And
Love it.
I couldn't be happier, I couldn't be prouder, and we at the Ravens Flock are like so fucking psyched about this. I actually played the song
It was a pretty good song.
and
It was
the
really
music
good.
video because it just came out yesterday.
Yeah, wow.
So like you guys are gonna love this shit.
The funny thing is, when you told me about this, my first reaction was, "What do you mean a solo? She wasn't a singer before." No, turns out the previous two girls
Audrey Noonan and
they had
Rayami.
established singing careers.
EJ, on the other hand,
Each
had
of them had a very difficult climbing journey. Basically, she applied and interviewed for almost every single record label she could find, and she was not accepted at any of them. So she seemed more or less resigned to work in the background writing songs. But this movie actually gave her it gave the world the kick in the pants needed to recognize her incredible talent, and she's gonna hug the spotlight for herself a little. What if that's the sequel for the second movie? That is not the plot for the second film.
No.
I'm leaving our
No,
team.
no,
I
the-
gotta try on my own.
No, the
Nah.
plot for the next one should be trying to find her father.
I think so, yes.
But
I thought her
guess what,
father was
guys?
that Satan guy.
Guys,
No.
You sure?
No.
Just
Wrong.
finally
No.
climbed her Mount Everest.
Yes, she did.
Yes, that being said, yes, EJ finally fought the uphill battle and she finally broke out. And an article provided to us by Variety.com, the headline reads, K-pop Demon Hunters singer EJ on her debut single, In Another World, future music and not being, quote, boxed into being a K-pop artist.
Brought to us on Thursday, October 23rd by Jazz Tangsei.
Makes sense because that song you showed me, there was no K-pop in there. That
No.
was a piano piece.
Hell,
God.
yeah.
Like-
That was orchestral.
First off,
Gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Very much so.
Like just
Honestly,
I am
she
jealous
almost-
of whoever her partner is.
Yeah, she almost looks like one of those portraits you see about like the aristocratic royalty back then.
like
Yeah.
old, like old school royalty.
She
yeah.
looks like 1960s Asian grandma when she was 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I
grandma
love
had it going on back in those days.
Now,
Seriously.
getting into the article here, singer-songwriter EJ is about to step into what she calls, quote, unknown territory. Having spent most of her time behind the scenes as a songwriter, EJ has just released her first single, In Another World, accompanied by a music video. EJ soared to global success with K-pop Demon Hunters, where she served as the singing voice of Rumi. Huntrix, the fictional girl group from the Netflix animated film, scored 4 Billboard Top 10 songs.
Nice.
So yeah, that would be how it's done. Golden, takedown, and this is what it sounds like.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Very impressive.
Now, EJ has also been named one of Variety's 10 artisans to watch in songwriting as Demon Hunters continues to break records. EJ is excited for people to discover a new side of her as she flexes this very different creative muscle. This song was co-written by EJ, Ted Andreville, and Bria Isabel, who also produced alongside Vitals and Daniel Rojas.
Speaking with Variety, EJ says, quote, "I've always been a songwriter, and that was always the first thing. I guess the only difference between a songwriter and an artist, for me at least, is that I'm having people hear all my demos, but now it's not a demo, it's the final form."
What?
While she's excited, she's also feeling scared. Behind the scenes, I'm hiding, but when you're bringing your whole self to it, you're allowing people to judge you, so I think that's the scary part.
Here, EJ discusses the songwriting process behind "In Another World" and the filming of this music video. Now, the rest of it is all.
We're going to continue.
All right, fine. All right, fine.
But like, just to give you guys, like, before y'all lose it, I'm gonna send y'all the link to watch this beautiful
It's a pretty good song.
It's
Sadly-
short and sweet.
You know, it's a
Sadly, we
personal-
can't play it here because
Copyright.
YouTube. Yeah.
No, we can't play it here because he has like childhood flashbacks, and that could trigger a tragic backstory. We want to avoid that.
Yeah, we don't want that happening to any of y'all.
I seen what happened to Yuji Itadori. I ain't going down that route.
No, seriously. This is just, man.
It's a very good song, just in general. It's a very solid self-expression of all the crap that she's gone through just to get to this point.
It's like, I'm actually like, I'm all like emotional about it and shit. It's like,
You know
our
what the
girl made it kind of fucking thing. I didn't know her from Adam, but it's like, our
right,
girl
yeah.
made it. Don't touch me.
You know what I
That
find,
does not give you permission to touch
You know
me.
what I find to be what I find, mind you, this is just my personal interpretation of the song is,
Bah.
you have to deal with it. The entire song is yearning for something that isn't there. She's asking for a perfect world. Like, listen to the lyrics. She's asking for a world that she didn't have to experience the hardship that she endured, and all the difficulties that she went through, and all the struggles and challenges that she had to face. She's asking of what would happen if a world like that didn't exist. But ultimately, the video never shows you that world. It only shows images from her past, the things that actually happen. And when the song is over, you notice that she's surrounded by music sheets.
Yep.
She has to step out of that circle. Essentially, the song is about yearning for something that you know you cannot have and being forced to face the reality of what is. At least that's what it feels like to me. Mind you, this is just my personal, 100% correct, subjective interpretation of what I think. Is a person that has endured so much struggle and difficulty, and they're ultimately come out going, I have to face this cruel reality because I still found good things in it. At least that's what I think it feels like.
No, it's okay.
This is what it sounds like.
Ziana Rose, Dragonfang, your thoughts on the music video?
It's beautiful.
Like, did you get a different message from him as opposed to what Angel shared?
No, he hit it. He hit
it on the head.
Yeah.
I
Hit
am
on the nail.
smart at interpreting metaphors because I understand how the peoples do.
And yeah, I'm happy you actually caught the symbolism of the
The
music sheets
sheets.
in a circle. I was like, okay, they could have easily just had them all scattered everywhere,
The point
but
is it has
like
to be
that
simple.
is complete symbolism. Just
Because it represents her.
Perfect.
Of acceptance.
It's also meant to represent stepping out of the comfort. Remember, she was a songwriter. Most of the songwriter begins with piano. She's stepping away from the instrument. She's leaving the person. There was I can't forget who said this. There was a philosopher who said, "Changing yourself is the hardest thing you will ever do because you have to destroy something beautiful."
Yes.
So this is what she's doing. She has to walk go to the end. Go to the end so I can see that last part real quick.
I'm scrolling
the end?
Yeah, the end.
Wait.
And yeah, okay. Play from there. Mute the sound. Yeah, play it. She get to the end of the lyrics, and then there is no applause. There is no
There's no-
cheering. There is no crowd.
She is
There's
alone
nothing.
in that stage. Yeah.
One, you can't show.
Oh no, I'm just showing the frame.
Yeah,
I'm not playing.
there's no one there because this is meant to be a song for herself. She's talking to herself, to her past self. One might be most likely thinking about all the ways that she felt before, and then that's the last part right there.
Just a
Because
sad little
despite everything, it's still you.
could also show the journey because you
Yeah.
see the picture of not only her as a child playing the piano, but then
But
her
growing
as an
up.
adult.
Yeah, the bar with the child shows up as a tiny little blip at the end to remind you this is where you came from. That's where you're going.
It's all about the journey.
Life is a journey, not a
Symbolism!
destination. Enjoy the ride.
God
with ups
damn.
and downs.
Yeah.
It's just a genuinely good song. Simple imagery, but it gets ahead a very powerful message. It's
Those
beautiful.
simple images share the story.
Of
Yes.
course.
You know what it reminds me of?
Mm.
Who's the one? Who's the beloved songwriter who sang "Sanctuary" and "Simple and Clean"?
Utara Hikari.
Utada
Exactly.
Hikari?
It kind of reminds me of her lyrics,
Yeah.
how powerful they are.
She did a video like that a while ago. It was a little more elaborate, but that video she showed you in the apartment, You notice that the video never leaves the apartment.
Yeah. Are you talking about Goodbye Happiness, where
Yeah.
she's like, that's her like vlogging in her room, and there's like little throwback like set pieces from her
Exactly.
previous videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
So,
it's a remembrance
goodbye,
video.
loneliness,
But ultimately, still, this is my
skin
place of comfort.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you from my home. There's a certain level of. You can tell when an artist puts a very personal touch in their songs or their works when you start seeing parts of their actual life, either flashbacks or a recreation of their home, or something as simple as just doing a regular, normal, everyday life. The guy who sang the first opening of Chainsaw Man actually did that too in the first song. Kickback is a very energetic, fast-paced song, but the actual thematics and visuals is just the guy doing a workout. And the entire song is about how come the things I want to achieve seem so hard for me, but so easy to everybody else? During the music video, he's running on the treadmill, but the guy next to him is always running faster. He's lifting massive weights, but the other guy is often lifting more weights. There's a point when he's running on the road, the guy is driving by him in a sports car. And then at the end of the video, it cuts to him walking in the treadmill, but the security camera shows that he's actually completely alone. The implication is, I'm making up enemies in my head to make myself feel worse.
He's racing against himself.
Yeah, my biggest enemy is right there, but he's also right here.
That kind of
When
thing.
the song
Yeah.
feels personal, you feel it. You feel it in your balls. Metaphorical balls.
And you feel it in the
Balls up here.
you feel
there's
it
the whole
in
overall
the
thing,
cockles of your heart, maybe in the
Exactly.
subcockle area, maybe in the liver, maybe in the kidneys,
Go-
maybe even in the colon.
Point is,
We don't know.
this song feels personal because you can tell she's putting a lot of herself into it. It's less of a declaration of a theme and more of an expression of the self.
No, of course. And
Kingdom Hearts.
Ben Cruz actually added some more about EJ. Like he commented, actually the reason why she wasn't accepted in K-pop agency is because she was too old
All right.
to be in there.
She's closer to our age than she was with any K-pop idol.
K-pop agencies are notoriously stingy and very discriminatory when it comes to looks and age, and well, you don't want to get into the inside of how that shit works. But
Like it's as predatory as
brutal.
you can imagine.
It is.
Like they even touched on that shit in of all places, Agretzko.
yeah, no, they did.
Like so, yeah, go fucking figure.
And Zoolander.
Yeah, and Zoolander, of course. Yeah, the entertainment business can be harsh and fickle
Vicious.
things.
Very cutthroat.
Any
Very
business that relies on appearance will inevitably cast you aside when you don't look the part enough. It's a cruel, horrible reality of it, unfortunately.
Like here's where we got some bits in the interview here from Variety. The author of this piece, Jazz Tangseg. I can't. I'm just gonna call them Jazz. Okay, so
His name is
okay.
Jazz.
All right. In Another World has such beautiful lyrics, and we're always known about your songwriting skills. What does it mean to be on this new journey, releasing the single? She responds, songwriting is definitely is what defines my artistry. The song was personal to me and to my fellow co-writers. I personally wish that the song receives more attention than me, and that's the main goal. As a songwriter, I'm not trying to bring attention to myself or my personal life. I'm trying to bring attention to the lyrics and the melody so people can feel what I felt and when I was listening to the music. Music helped me get through a hard time. Adele's Someone Like You helped me get through a really difficult period, and I wish that's what this song brings to other people as well. So much happening due to the success of KPop Demon Hunters. Can you talk about the timing of the single and what made now feel like the right time? I feel like people have already been hearing my lyrics and message. It was just through a different messenger, right? Whether it be Psycho for Red Velvet or something else. The difference is that I'm the one now who's actually singing it. I think the timing of it all is just quite organic. It was more because of K-Pop Demon Hunters that people were finding out about my singing voice, and people were being so nice and wanted to hear more. I was like, I'm down if you guys are willing. As an artist, I don't want myself to be boxed into being a K-pop artist because I don't really view myself as a K-pop artist or a pop artist. I view myself as a songwriter of every genre.
That's a good idea. Don't pigeonhole yourself in the music industry. Otherwise, they'll just expect the same thing from you every day.
Exactly. Like, keep yourself a chameleon in the music business. Exactly.
There's only one person who overcame the power of pop, and he was the king of pop. So that's a different barrier right there.
Wait, are you thinking Michael Jackson, yeah?
Well, yeah, he was the only one.
Yeah.
The man who literally stood in place and had people faint because of it.
So it's frightening.
But I like the fact that she's saying here that she wants to not just be like the K-pop girl, She doesn't want to just be the one that shows up in the movie. She wants to be recognized for herself.
Yeah. Because she's more than just that one thing.
Yeah, and more importantly, she has been more than that one thing for a long time. How long has she been doing songwriting business?
At least the last 15 years, I would
So
imagine.
she knows this shit inside out. She's putting to work a decade and a half of experience in the field. And, well, you know how they say, the coach doesn't often play, but sometimes the coach steps onto the field. I feel like this is one of those times.
Let's see. Let's talk about Another World. What's the meaning behind the lyrics? I wrote this 2 years ago during a songwriting camp in Canada. Every time I hear it, there's a different meaning, and that's what I love about this song. But we were all going through something. I was going through this personal relationship thing with my fiance. It was an important time, and things weren't working out. We had a break, and it was an important decision-making time for me. I think it's inspired this idea of what if we met at a time when I didn't have my baggage? What would that be like? And if we decided not to be together, what's a way for me to be okay with that decision to let it go? That mindset helped me. Maybe in another world, we would have been perfect. And I'm leaning on that parallel world with no jealousy. I have no insecurity issues that I brought into the relationship, and it would have been perfect. It was very much feeling of sliding doors situation, because that's something we all do. We all where we wonder, what if? The lyrics help me accept reality in a way, but at the same time be okay with it by knowing to just be real with yourself. I chose this song because it felt exactly how I felt with Rumi and the movie. Accepting your demons and accepting that part of yourself, that is where the true growth happens. Fuck!
Okay, so it looks like I was mistaken. This song was actually about
fucks
pulling
with
your
this so
devil trigger
hard.
the entire time.
Yes! Symbolism!
Hang on, let's give one a minute.
Classic absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute
Absolute cinema. Folks, if you want to read the rest of this article, it's right there on the chat.
It's
Go.
beautiful.
Ooh, that's a pretty cool artwork. Look at that
That's
shit.
the artwork that they have for the single
Another
in
world.
Another World.
Yeah.
That's
Man,
pretty dope.
that's great.
Man.
I like it.
Watercolor.
God damn. God damn. Everything about this.
Even more symbolism.
The article is right there on the chat, and also her music video. And also, her music video is on YouTube. Go ahead and watch it on your own time. It's great,
I can't wait for her to go into her death metal era. It's gonna be incredible.
bro. I don't think they're ready for her death metal.
We better be ready because it's gonna
I'm
happen.
not even hamming. I'm not even like hamming or exaggerating. I'm like,
She's gonna go into rap and go, the N-word is mine now.
no,
And nobody's gonna be able to
knows,
stop.
She
It's okay. She's half demon. She can do that.
fucking
She just pulls her devil trigger.
All right.
Well, there's only like 2 other bits left in the interview over here, but yeah, no, I get
it's
it.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, listen to the single here. This interview's been edited and condensed. Watch the video.
Yeah, it was
below.
probably a little longer than that.
Yeah, and it's great. You know what? I'm happy to see EJ thriving, you know, and kudos for her. Like, and you know what? She makes a good point. She doesn't like. No one wants to be known as just this one person that did the one thing. You know, like if you want people to actually know you, you know, you got to be, like you said, be a chameleon, be unpredictable. You know,
Well, not unpredictable, but don't pigeonhole yourself into a single genre. Don't pigeonhole.
Don't back yourself into a corner.
Go into a corner.
Obviously.
A lot of people do that.
Obviously, most people will recognize her from Demon Hunters. That's normal. That's where it started. But in the future, you want people to know you for more than that. It's like, listen, I like Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure he's done more stuff than Iron Man.
He has.
He has a long, very career of films behind him. So even if you don't recognize Iron Man, and you probably will, you can recognize him in everything else. It's kind of like that. Everybody will always think of the first thing you do, obviously. But at the same time, you
the
want to
most
be known
popular.
for more than
Yep.
that.
yes.
Okay, there was like a whole bunch of different things that he was in. He was in, obviously, Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Big fucking funny comedy.
The
Chitty,
Sherlock
chitty,
Holmes.
bang bang.
Yes,
Kiss, bang, bang.
Oh, my bad.
Chitty, chitty.
Seriously?
No, it's okay. I made that mistake once too.
I have another example.
Jim Carrey.
There's Jim Carrey, but also Robin Williams.
Yes.
Robin
Yes.
Williams.
It's not you won't just say, oh yeah, he's Genie. He's like, he's Genie, he's this, he's this, he's this, he's
He's
this,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Miss
Like,
Doubtfire.
it's even greiter because, like, people forget that Robin Williams can act like a
Jumanji.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Not just there. Good Will Hunting, what was it, 1
He
hour?
slices. He dices. He makes Julian
Night at
Fry.
the museum.
Night at the Museum.
Yes.
He was
Man of the Year.
Guys,
One-
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan. That's what I was trying to get.
no,
Yeah,
no,
Peter Pan.
no, a Hook, you mean.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he was
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
He was Peter Pan. He was Peter Pan.
He
there.
was the
Yeah.
inner child.
He was the Pan. He was, fucking what else?
Man, that
1
other
hour,
film
no,
was scary as shit.
1 hour photo.
Yeah.
That was a
That was a
fucking
really good
psychological
one.
horror, and he was Flubber, obviously.
Oh,
Bicentennial
Flubber.
Man.
So yeah, so the point that we're
Bicentennial
trying,
Man, see, wonderful.
so yeah, the point that we're trying to get to is that these people succeeded because they went outside the box. They went outside of the pigeonhole and it went and explored different other avenues of entertainment, and that's how we remember them. Now, unfortunately, we do need to go flip the other side of the coin of K-pop.
You
because
activated my trap card. I activate corporate corruption.
No.
That's not too surprising.
Yes.
Unfortunately, like all things in the universe, you got to take the good with the bad.
But,
Yeah.
like, you guys know how we were mentioning how EJ was basically shut out from the K-pop business because she's too old, or that she doesn't fit their visual style, or whatever.
Translation, she's not flawless and doll-like,
and she doesn't sing as if she was built with an auto-tune instead of vocal cords.
Yes.
How dare you sing good? Fuck off.
Oh, by the way, yes, Kyle, yes. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. No, Good Morning, Vietnam. One of Robin Williams' excellent fucking comedies.
Some boys are born to wave the flag, etc.
Yeah, no, well, here's that flip side we were talking about.
I gotta be honest, when I thought this, I thought it was a B article.
In an article
I
provided
thought
by
so, too.
Dexerto.com, the headline reads, K-pop star demands 4.5 quadrillion
How much is quadrillion?
dollars
$1
in record label
12
lawsuit,
zeros.
more than Korea's GDP.
I'm pretty sure that is more than several countries' GDPs.
That's the entirety of the planet's GDP.
Actually, let me see the actual.
Yeah.
That's too much money. We
It's
can't
more
have
than
that.
trillion.
That is too much. A
This is
trillion is 9 zeros.
This is by Virginia
A
Glaze.
quadrillion is
published-
12.
Yeah.
That is enough for several lifetimes
Several
worth-
generations.
worth of money. Like, she's basically asking to own the country.
Okay, so it says in broadman, which is physical currency, it's 80 to 123 trillion. But with everything else, like stocks, real estate, and stuff, it's around $500 trillion. So quadrillion doesn't even exist on this planet.
Yeah, that is more money than we
So
have
bankrupt
available
the
in the
entire
world.
world.
Wait,
Got it.
Wait, no, are they talking
She wants
about
all the money in the world.
are they talking about
100 times over.
Korean money?
Well,
I don't
let's
know.
get into
Oh,
the article and find out what
'Cause that's a
led to
dollar
this,
sign.
incredible, crazy demand.
By Virginia Glaze.
By Virginia Glaze, published on Wednesday, October 22nd.
All right, so former 2NE1 member Park Bom is demanding
Interesting.
trillions in damages for their previous record label, YG Entertainment, accusing them of fraud and embezzlement.
God damn it. You
Park
know, considering
Bomb.
what happened recently, I wouldn't be surprised.
Park Bom is a Korean pop singer who was part of world-famous girl group 2NE1 in the 2010s. However, due to a combination of health issues, Bom has since stepped down from the future activities with her bandmates. 2NE1 was under YG Entertainment's umbrella.
Oh, 21. Durr.
You get it?
Yeah.
To anyone.
Was under YG Entertainment's umbrella during their heyday, notably re-signing with their label in August last year for their highly anticipated comeback. However, Park Bom is an individual left IG in 2016 and is currently signed to D Nation.
D-Nation.
In October 2025, South Korean news outlets reported that Bom has filed a lawsuit against YG Entertainment founder Yang Hyun-suk, accusing him of failing to pay her for her earnings, and the amount she's asking for is eye-watering.
That is not the most flattering picture they could have picked for her.
Okay, please tell me that she's using a shitload of silly filters,
I hope
because
so, because otherwise her face
on.
looks like an hourglass. Yeah, that is
Whoa.
definitely...
Those are filters.
That is filtered
That has
to
to be
shit.
filtered.
That
There's
has to be
just
filtered.
no way.
Going back.
Girl, you don't need those. I'm pretty sure your face looks perfectly fine by itself.
she does. Like, her photos in here, for fuck's sake.
That's perfectly fine as a fake.
Unless those are old.
Don't forget.
No, this is new.
Don't
It was
forget,
published.
the K-pop industry is also based on South Korea. And you know what South Korea is known for?
What?
I hope you like plastic surgery, because the beauty standards are insane over there.
They're disgusting there.
They took the term jade-like beauty a little too literally sometimes.
So
as in,
Park
like,
Bom
people are shaving off their entire cheekbones and shit. It's
demands
crazy.
more than South Korea's GDP in a fraud suit. So
Bom revealed the news herself in a now deleted Instagram post, which she captioned, quote, "To the people of Korea, please investigate what YG Entertainment did to Park Bom exactly as it is." She also attached an image of a court filing which showed a criminal complaint against Yang Hyun-suk for fraud and embezzlement.
The worst part is, I'm not even surprised at this whole thing. That industry is rife with embezzlement and fraud, and Italians not getting paid? Shit, we've seen that happen over here. So
Yes.
no wonder it's happening over there.
Get a load of this. The defendant did not properly pay the profits generated from the complainant's participation in album sales, performances, broadcast advertisements, events, songwriting, and composing activities. The filing reads, the amount in question is estimated to be approximately, I can't read that number. That's
I think
that's Wong.
If I read it correctly,
Trillions and trillions
no.
of dollars.
I read it. If I was correct, it's like $31 trillion or something.
That is
No. That's like
No. If it was if the 4.5 quad was in the Korean currency and then translated over to USD.
Oops, sorry.
oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh
I
my
think
god.
if I read that correctly.
I need to see how that spells out. Hold on. In ones. Oh my god.
When I see that number, all I hear
I know
is
they
this.
said to approximately 4.5 bits.
That's all I hear now.
Oh my god. Okay, please put that away. Damn, man.
That's all I hear now.
I
Because
know it says right there.
She's
Where it
basically
says
asking, give me the country,
4.5
damn you.
quad, but like that doesn't exist.
that make that
It doesn't exist on this
No,
planet.
that is ridiculous. Korean publications have already done the math, finding that 64,272 trillion hundred million amounts to approximately $4.5 quadrillion. So no, it really is that big. For reference, South Korea's GDP, gross domestic product, or the total market value, is 3 times less than that.
It's like one. It was.
She's asking for 3 Koreas.
Damn.
It was $1.713 trillion dollars. So $1,713 billion.
That I'm sorry, that is that is a literally impossible amount of money.
That is legitimately impossible. You would have to own the entirety of the world, like at least for a week
I mean,
straight.
I know who's probably going to be the first trillionaire.
No, let's please not bring him
I
up.
don't think so.
Please don't.
No,
No,
you're-
because if that happens, you realize that he owns more, like almost more money than a freaking country.
true, but that is also in assets. Let me put it this way: he would have to colonize Mars and probably another planet just
He already
to make.
plans to do that.
Well, he's not doing that anytime
Plans,
soon.
but-
He's too slow. Dumbass couldn't even give me.
We were already
Campos. He
supposed to be
sucks at it.
on the Mars by now.
Yeah,
Almost-
he promised we would be there in 2010.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though:
Yeah.
never trust people that make promises like that.
Duh.
Point
Ah.
is, he would have to colonize Mars and probably a chunk of Saturn just to get enough money,
Actually-
or at least assets to qualify for that amount of money.
Actually, I think we would have to go to Europa, which is
large
moon of
moon?
Jupiter.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're telling me we need literally cosmic amounts of money to pay this debt?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
This
We
means
need-
that Park Bomb is
The money stone.
Now this means this means that Park Bomb is effectively asking for more money than South Korea's entire GDP, and it's got the internet reeling. And
Lol
this is
slash
a
Lamau.
photocopy of what
the actual complaint.
Sorry, I don't speak moon runes. Somebody translate that for me.
Okay,
reading a dork.
Okay, I don't speak half moon runes. Give me a break.
okay. I can only imagine that this giant monstrosity of zeros here.
I'm glad that the
is
numbers remain the same throughout the language barrier.
I can't.
That is too much. That is genuinely, that is ridiculous. I kept thinking it was a typo, but no, she really is asking for that much money?
Now,
Apparently.
comments have exploded across social media, leaving many users in shock that such a number even exists. Some joked that reporters must have fallen asleep on their keyboards, while others couldn't fathom that much money being awarded to anyone. It's highly likely that this figure is merely hyperbolic and meant to symbolize the egregious amount of money that YG supposedly swindled from Bomb during her time with the label.
I think I know what happened with the zeros.
What?
You know when you press it and then you look away and then you look back and you're like, oh shoot, how many did I do? You know what? That's fine. Let's just hit enter.
No, he
Or you just did this.
he pressed it and the key got stuck. Son of a...
No.
no.
You rage against the zero, and then once your rage subsided, then you're like, I think that's enough zeros.
Mash zero to protect Earth.
Oh god. No, get a load of this for the
I
fuck.
tried
Alright,
to translate that amount, and do you give me yours?
Yeah.
I'm like, nope.
I was trying to translate it over here too. I'm like,
D Nation, Bomb's current label, issued a statement after the filing went viral saying, quote, Park Bom is someone that we cannot control either. We are looking into the lawsuit against Yang Hyun-suk.
That is a very strange statement.
That's very weird. Strange
We
ways.
can't control this bitch. She's gone crazy.
She's lost her mind.
That being
we
said,
can't
though,
go anywhere near
the
this.
worst part is, even though there is no evidence to this, I can 100% see one of those labels exploiting their talent, swindling them out of their money, and then throwing them away.
Of course. How many similar stories have we heard about this back here in America?
Last month.
No,
Last month, an entire VTuber company, remember?
Yeah, it wasn't even last month. It was 2 months before
Dozens of VTubers, literally making them millions of dollars. No money on sales, no money on anything, screwed out of their contracts, fucked up the meetings, and some people threw away the merchandise that was supposed to be sent to them.
Yeah,
That wasn't just TwitchCon. This has happened an alarming number of times.
Even with American artists, that nightmare record deal that Kesha was locked in with, what's his name? The rapist, Dr. What? I don't fucking remember. He calls himself a doctor.
Remember the cartoon
He's
Class
not
of 3000?
Yes.
Vaguely.
There's an entire episode where the main character, voiced by Andre 3000, literally spends the whole episode educating the kids on why it's a bad idea to get together with a label company. The label company is literally in hell. I don't know how Cartoon Network got away with that. The corporate agents are literal giant snakes in suits, and at one point you see a guy walking out of a room with chains and manacles, and there's just screaming coming out of it. Andre did not have a very good history with the record label industry.
No.
There's a reason the man doesn't talk about his days there. He did not like what they did to his business.
Now shifting
They had a
gears.
song literally called "All We Want Is Your Soul."
So, folks, let us know in the live chat what you think about this latest ordeal with Miss Bomb and YG Entertainment. Let's go to the chat right now.
Let me see over here. Good morning, Vietnam. Yep. 2anyone. I thought that was a fake name.
No.
I love 2anyone, but this is insane for her. Yep. And Strugglers in the
Hey,
chat.
my
Let's go.
man, good to see
What's
you.
up? Good Flocker's been a while. Remember that bet I said if Halo ended up on PS5, I'd buy you guys one? Welp.
You know what? I'm gonna be a good friend, and I'm not gonna hold you to that promise because times are tough. And more importantly, even if you bought me that means the PS5 has one
game.
game.
We'll send
A
you our
game.
mailing address.
Yeah, I have a PO box, but I would have
Jesus
to upgrade
Christ.
it. My PO box
Listen,
is too
man.
small. But yeah, you can. What's up?
No, don't worry about it.
No,
All right.
no, for real. You send me a PS5, please. I'm broke.
All right. So now let's shift gears and let's talk about this.
Are we
and-
going to continue talking about corpos being corpos as a?
Yes,
sorry,
because
we-
now we
I
have to talk
I
about.
thought
Hey,
that
guess
was
what,
our
guys? This is
job.
the Corpo episode.
Wanjo, we have to talk about the giant American
Wake
trash
the
dump
Do
fuck
you
up,
trash fire
want
that
to
is
samurai.
Warner Brothers.
Corpo?
Now,
Yes.
we have talked about this
Yes, it
before.
does.
We have been talking about this for a while, and to be fair, we did promise our viewers that we will update them as the situation develops. And by develops, I mean I am standing right next to the burning locomotive, and I'm waiting for the next train to come in.
Yes.
Any second now, a pressure explosion will send several rebars flying right into my face. It's going to be horrifying. This is going to live leaks for 3 weeks.
Speaking of another story that we've talked about here ad nauseum, we're going to talk. Let's go ahead and talk about Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Discovery. So
You know what I'm discovering? That I don't like Warner Brothers very much.
nobody does.
Wait, what's Warner Brothers?
Well,
It's
you
been
see,
so long.
Warner Bros. Was this really cool company with this really sweet logo.
I know. I'm saying.
They helped with the Matrix. It was pretty sick.
I barely remember them now because they haven't done anything really substantial.
Well, that's
The only-
why would they do something when they can
The
just
only
buy
thing
more stuff?
substantial about them now is just the name of the company.
Sadly,
Rest
know
in
what?
peace, guys. Rest in peace.
you know what the worst thing is though? You are more right on that what you meant. The only seems substantial now is the name. Shit like this
Because
works
it brings back
this
nostalgia.
works on cloud.
That's it.
We're doing cloud business. This is the cloud network.
We're
And-
clouding.
And yet,
up in the ship.
despite
So-
Warner Brothers Discovery,
Clouting with a
Warner
chance of
Brothers
meatballs.
clout?
yeah. Now, and yet, despite Warner Brothers Discovery cannibalizing its own content for reasons, it looks as
Money reasons, is
for-
it's called money. It's
for,
always
for reasons of money. Like it doesn't seem to stop there because they're looking for someone to buy them out completely.
Hey, Five Setter Macrocephalus in the chat.
Hello.
Choo choo. Did someone reference an impending train wreck?
I
Yes,
love
we
Genu
did.
so
now,
much.
the first company that tried to go for the bid to try and absorb Warner Brothers Discovery was Paramount.
And actually,
No.
Paramount went and looked at them and then went, "We're good for now."
No, I thought that Warner
they
Brothers
basically
Discovery
opened
rejected the
door.
offer.
They went, nope.
No, hang on. I thought Warner Brothers Discovery rejected their offer to buy them.
One of these two stepped away. They're like, Yeah, we're good.
Ironic
They
that turned out to
slammed the
be a good thing because whoever walked away from that deal didn't get consumed by the mass.
Oh, but that doesn't mean that is not going to happen anytime soon. Because in this article by The Verge, the headline reads: Netflix, Amazon, and Apple are reportedly interested in buying Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers Discovery has already apparently turned down a few offers.
Okay, so it was the Warner Brothers.
Okay, so Warner Brothers is the one in the position of power. The others are trying to be the buyers in this case.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, they are the merchandise.
It's like, hey, we're offering you the sweet deal here. This is the money and the packaging and everything of how we're going to pay you.
Do you wish to face my Undertaker?
No.
This article
My
is
IP taker.
Oh
Ew.
God!
It's a everybody holds a bunch of like contracts instead.
This article is published by Stevie Bonfield on October 23rd. Let's get into it. Now, 3 of the rumored potential buyers for entertainment titan Warner Brothers Discovery are tech companies. Netflix, Amazon, and Apple are all interested in buying Warner Brothers Discovery as a whole or acquiring pieces of the company, like its content libraries and production assets, according to Bloomberg.
dog.
Pretty much. Earlier this week, Warner Bros. Discovery announced it was launching a, quote, a review of strategic alternatives to maximize shareholder value in light of unsolicited interest the company has received from multiple parties for both the entire company
How many
and
times
Warner Brothers.
have we heard the sentence maximize X value, where X stands for whatever stupid thing they're trying to buy this time? Remember that speech you made, Joe, about the corporate talk?
Yeah.
It's just that repeating in my head right now forever.
Oh, no.
According to the
We're
report,
taking it to the streets.
According to the report, after receiving the above inquiries, as well as others from Paramount and Comcast, it's readying non-disclosure agreements for the prospective buyers ahead of sharing financial data with them.
Okay, if we are working on making NDAs, that means they already make a decision. If you're going all the way to NDAs, we're already thinking.
They're in the talkies now.
Yeah, like
and
money's about to exchange hands for worse.
worse. It's going to be way worse here. People familiar with the matter told Bloomberg that WBD had already passed on 3 offers from Paramount, including one for up to $24 per share. Paramount recently completed a tricky and controversial merger with Skydance Media.
By the way, fuck you, Paramount, for that. Fuck you,
Seriously.
Paramount, for ending the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, for canceling the Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Every time they do this, all I hear is, "Hey guys, we got this thing. Okay, can we use the shows now? No, we're just gonna start canceling shows instead."
Continue on.
Oh my fucking lord. Warner Brothers Discovery owns the likes of HBO, CNN, DC Studios, and of course, its namesake film studio, all of which it could potentially sell. If the Paramount Skydance merger is any indication, finding a buyer that can acquire WBD as a whole could prove challenging. However, WBD has already announced plans to split its cable TV and streaming businesses next year. So, like, they're already in the process of breaking themselves apart.
Oh no,
And
the
so-
pie, it's crumbling.
No. They're over here taking the pie, and they're already figuring out which ways they're going to score the pie for splitting.
Pretty much.
Where there are other people who are coming up saying, hey, I'll buy that entire pie. Or no, I will take this cut, and I want it cut away this way.
Cut a circle inside the pie. So
Yes, like that's
there's
literally
that
what-
one asshole
So it's
coworker.
like someone's like, okay, how big of a slice you want? Here, okay, and this big.
Okay,
no.
let me just take
let's
that
go. Yeah, let's
and
go.
let me just
They're like, no, you can't.
that's
You
the
can't have
whole
all.
pie.
Yeah, no.
No,
You
but-
only
but
You know what
slice.
this
what if I
reminds
give
me
you
of?
more?
But what if I want it?
There was
What if I
that
want
there
it
was that
really
episode
bad?
of Tom and Jerry where Tom, Jerry, and the bulldog, I forgot the name,
Oh,
Spike.
yeah, Spike.
Spike.
They had to share a big steak, and Spike pulls out a knife and a fork, and he makes a big deal of cutting equal pieces, but he pulls out a ruler, does some bullshit math, and somehow Tom ends with like a slice of rib. Jerry ends up with like the fucking ribeye bone, and he just grabs the meat and runs off.
I
Yeah.
remember that one.
It ends with all
Yeah.
3 of them beating the crap out of each other, just like the episode started.
Yeah.
Before we
Yep.
get let's
That's the
continue
point of
that
it.
before we get to-
Let me actually get into the chat over here so we can continue on there. Then Monday, let's see, AT&T, I got 4K Dolby Vision, but when Discovery got them, it only went to their top tier, around $20 to $30. Get it? Yeah, Matthew, it's fucking bullshit. Snyders are trying to get Netflix to get Warner Brothers so they can get more Snyder DC. No, Jesus Christ, no.
Hey,
And Kyle
hang
said
on a second. I gotta make a phone call. Mr. Snyder? Yeah, it's me again. I know. Don't ask me how I got this number.
We're live.
They want you
You're
to.
a hack, Snyder.
They want to get more DLC for the. He hung up again.
At least he heard that I'd call him a hack.
Kyle said, regardless of who buys them, you need to follow the money who is at the top of those piles. Their personal and political affiliations will decide what content will be getting the axe.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Unfortunately.
Actually, you know what? I think, Len, this is just my hypothesis. I think this whole thing might also affect AEW since.
Oh yeah, All Elite Wrestling. Yeah, that thing. Here's what's up. Let me just give you guys one small little piece of example. Let's say Netflix are the ones who ends up buying him.
Okay, hypothetically speaking.
Netflix runs WWE shows.
I mean, aren't they doing that already?
Netflix is already running shows for WWE.
So what happens if they also run AEW? How does that
Who
work?
says anything about them also running AEW?
WWE will snuff them out.
We only need one wrestling show.
Actually,
Also,
that's exactly
you guys remember what they said?
Huh.
CNN.
Oh,
Yeah.
CNN too.
CNN.
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 Literally,
That's a big one.
News networks over here.
So
for
what's
fuck's
going to
sake.
happen if a more conservative crowd gets a hold of that?
No,
Snip, snip.
they'll little snip, or they'll just do the thing the Democrats do, and they'll flip the news. So you know how this works. I will make myself look good; everybody else will look bad. So yeah, we will see exactly what you're predicting.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
In that case,
think-
we're never going to watch news ever again.
do you ever wonder why nobody's talking about the condition of California right now?
It's because people stopped talking about
Because
it.
it's always on fire?
It's not fire anymore, but it's not on anything else. Those places haven't seen help, aid, or recovery, and
Yeah.
they outright revealed that yes, FEMA specifically prejudiced against several people based on their political affiliation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
And
already
there
knew
is a
that.
reason why you haven't heard of it.
Why do you think that we didn't have any support up in North Carolina when Helene hit?
Yep. And now
Until
we're gonna
way
see it all over
later.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, remember, this is the big high tide thing with the news. But what's important here is what makes them money. So the news will most likely will be hit, but they're going to aim specifically for entertainment, which boils down to this whole this. I don't like to use food metaphors, but this pie thing is working pretty well because after they grab the slice of pie, they're going to open that slice in front of everybody, pluck out the berries with the juice, and throw the whole thing, the rest in the trash.
Yeah.
Hey, look, these are the juiciest things. Okay, we have what we want.
But what about the feeling?
Oh,
Who
no,
gives a
no,
shit?
Kyle. I didn't say ANW. I said AEW, All Elite Wrestling. Although I do want some ANW root beer.
I wouldn't mind. That'd be nice.
You know what I want?
Cream
I want
soda's
hot
pretty
dogs.
kick-ass. Dude, it's so good.
But that being
Ooh, yeah, that'd be yummy.
But that being said, whenever we talk about corporate mergers or corporate companies up for sale and everything, it usually leads into bad news because the shit will trickle down to the employees and lots of people will get fired.
Unfortunately, yes. It's usually the little guy that gets utterly screwed in this, and some jackass CEO walks away with 3 golden parachutes and a squad of Haitian ladyboys slaves. But the average Joe who's just trying to work their 9 to 5, we are swept away in the tides, and the tides are filled with green.
It's like,
I
hey,
don't like
we're
sailing this
canceling your
green sea.
things. You, huh?
What?
Wait, what?
Huh? What
Oh yeah,
happened?
no, you're out of job.
What?
Wait, when did this
Wait,
happen?
What? What do you mean? I've been working this for 30 years.
Well, I mean that
Yeah,
you're
sorry,
going to join
bye.
the back of the employment line. It means you're going to reassign your work
Oh, no, it's
prospects.
okay. We have an AI. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, we're calling it ArtNet.
Yeah, and you're also gonna have to train it how to do certain things.
We wasted half
what?
of the ocean to make this thing
Wait,
work.
you mean
It
train
still
my
doesn't.
artwork that I had?
Yes, you train it on your artwork. There
Sorry,
you
we
go.
put the fine print in your contract that says that we own literally everything you made. Your blood is ours too. Give me that.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
need...
put it on the ink bottles
No, my blood
for
this.
the 3D printers with the AI.
Oh my
Okay, that
god.
would just be creepy.
Yeah.
No, that is some heretical Warhammer 40k shit. 3D printers
Blood
that use
for
the
the blood god.
literally
Actually,
block.
yeah.
No,
Nice
wait, no,
horror
actually, no, that
game
actually has
movie.
happened.
Huh?
Wait, what?
No, they actually did 3D print an ear
Yeah.
using actual cartilage.
That is actually pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, that's
You know what?
promising.
Finally,
and
something good for
Yeah.
3D technology.
It's
for a
really
change.
creepy. But
Exactly.
Ooh.
Remember, guys, AI is just a tool. It can be used for good. But
it
I
could
don't
also
want
be
to use
used
it for good.
evil.
Yeah, I know.
I
you
want to
don't.
use it to shitpost.
I know you don't. You're fucking insane, but that's not the point, Angel.
Right.
The point
Point
is
in
that-
case is that, hey guys, the thing that everybody predicted is about to happen again.
The
Yeah.
entirety of all our entertainment is going to become one giant glot.
Hello, allow
One
me to
giant
introduce
blob.
our new platform. We call it the Torment Nexus.
Especially when you consider
Cable
that
2.0.
especially when you consider that Disney already owns Fox, the National Geographic, ESPN.
They only
What else?
own Fox television programming and
For
20th
now.
Century Studios. Fox News, the
For
fucking
now.
stupidity, those guys spread out and they're
For
own.
You know
now.
why? Ironically, I don't don't think Disney's gonna go for news because ultimately, ironically, Disney wants to make money through entertainment. They do not care about news because news
okay.
are boring.
That's why
They care
ABC
about who
News is
puts
untouched.
asses in seats, and you know what does? Drama. Andor.
You know what else keeps asses in
Beautiful.
seats?
What?
Video games.
Yeah, video games.
The
Oh, fuck! We're gonna talk about video games.
I thought you liked
and
video games.
now,
Hang on, I gotta get ready.
the end.
All right,
is
Angel,
near,
you got this.
and
Ladies
so
and gentlemen,
I face-
If you have told me this was gonna happen, I would have pushed you down the stairs. Now,
Pulling.
everybody knows that the fight between Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony has been going for a long time. It's gone long enough that the fandoms have become cults. People are defending the new Pokemon game that like their lives depend on it.
The one that takes
It
place in
doesn't.
not Paris?
Yeah, the one that takes place in not $70.
The one that... Okay, you go ahead.
I'm not exaggerating. The game is actually $100
Oh my god,
because
shoot
guess
me.
what?
Wait, what?
You are getting $30 worth of DLC very soon.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, but doesn't it take place in not Paris with the
Yeah.
gentrification architecture and the...
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
We got anti-homeless tech.
Ugh.
That's the newest advancement.
Yep.
Yeah, the game itself, the fact that, as usual, the waifu posting has gone crazy. But the fact that there's nothing except waifu posting worries me. You know what? I'm going to take it back. I want to be a good journalist here. There's another second thing. Mega Starmie.
The
I haven't
meme.
seen the Mega Starmie yet.
So,
I haven't seen it
Mega
yet.
Starmie looks like a dude in a Starmie costume.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Show him.
Shush, so I can show.
Show him the picture. This is not an exaggeration. It's the funniest goddamn thing the Pokemon franchise has done in years.
I'm scared.
It's.
Behold.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It just looks like somebody...
You don't believe me.
What the fuck?
The Pokedex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how many times are we gonna see icons, people running
Yes.
around like this?
The best part is when you see him in movement. The legs are a little awkward, so he doesn't run as much as he skedaddles.
So one second, let me try and get this on.
It's funny as hell. He kicks people. His melee attack is just fuck you, kick to the
It's
face.
so gross, though. It
I
looks
know
so
it's
off.
hilarious.
I
That's
have
pretty
no
much the
mouth.
only other thing that's funny. So that's
Starmie
it.
has no mouth and I must scream.
Yeah, we.
Here, well, I'm gonna show
No,
everyone.
hold on. Put it, like, send the
chat,
link
okay.
for it and send it in, send it in the group chat, and I
Oh,
will
yeah,
put
the
it.
walking tentacles.
Oh no!
Yeah.
One second.
The walking
That one was
tentacle
pretty
is
funny.
funnier, Lamau.
There.
Y'all are fucking monsters, man.
Of course not.
It's so
They've been
weird.
doing this for 20 years, man. It's Jover. Right, so Pokemon aside, the point is the corpos are falling apart. The people are still buying the product, but the corpos are still going to shit. And few are.
They buy the product because, but it's a new game.
Yeah.
But it's a new game.
But the new game.
It's FOMO.
Look at that
It's
shit.
FOMO.
Yeah.
It's FOMO.
FOMO has become the go-to selling corporate. I used to think
Sucks.
phone games were to be the
What
only ones that
the
did it back in the day. Yeah, that dude is ready to rock your face.
No.
With
Why?
karate, I
so
kick
creepy.
your ass. All to Tiananmen Square. Yeah, make a Starmie. I'm gonna kick your cocking ass. Yeah.
It looks
You
like
broke the
Starmie.
rules,
Okay,
so I pull out on your pubic
elongated
hair.
two of the legs, and that's it.
You make a
No.
Starmie.
Guys, it looks like it's actually a mascot.
It looks like a dude in a costume.
Yes, it's
Like,
a mascot.
It's hilarious.
It's
He
a
does
mascot.
rider kicks.
They didn't really. That's
Was that even
That's
really
basic.
needed?
Also,
By the way-
I will say right now,
By
it
the way-
looks lazy.
He's
It
tall.
is. It
Mega
lazy
Starmie's
design.
like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
towers over people.
Yeah, I really think that
it's
this
lazy.
it was lazy drawing.
Not as lazy as
honestly.
the Dragonite one.
We don't talk about that.
That was depressing.
Okay, here's the thing. I have an issue with Dragonite just because I think that should have been a different evolution.
Yeah.
Because you have Dratini, you have Dragonair, and then you have Dragonite.
Dragonite.
Dragonite has this kind of like.
It should have been a
design
complete
that it doesn't
different
feel
one,
like
or a
anything you put
third
on it doesn't work.
evolution to bring it there.
Right. So, okay, I'm talking too much about Nintendo. We gotta get back on track here. The important thing is that Microsoft, because they don't worry too much about their video game development, they don't care
Anymore.
Because Microsoft has businesses everywhere. Unlike Sony and Nintendo that are doing a lot of video game push, Microsoft has so much capital that they don't seem to give a crap about the
Computers.
Xbox. And well, the inevitable has happened. This happened a year ago. We discussed this rumor, the idea that Halo would come to PlayStation, and
A lot of people said no, it's not.
I mean,
I was saying no, it's not. Like
I was
they
saying
would
it.
not. If in the
it's
right
like saying Mario
mind.
is coming to Xbox. It just doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
Well, anyway, it happened.
you wanna eat your words now?
According to The Verge, to the surprise of absolutely nobody after a while, Halo Campaign Evolved, aka a remake of the very first game, is going to debut on PS5 and Xbox in 2026.
Oh wait,
So in a few months.
we're still gonna have a PS5 next year.
Yeah, it's also coming to PC, but obviously it's going to
I thought that you would have liked that little rip I did to PS5.
I keep forgetting the PS5 exists. It just goes out of my memory.
Oh, I just got a
See,
PS5.
he disappoints me because I was
You
expecting
do
him
this shit
to
on
do.
purpose.
I was
a
thinking he was
PS5
gonna do
too.
this
It
whole
still
great.
exists.
Yeah, it does exist, huh?
No, I refuse to believe it exists. You know why? Because that's still an Xbox game. This is a loan.
But I just showed you a PS5 controller.
What are you talking about? There was that time you looked at... Listen, when you show me that,
Okay,
my
he's
brain
doing
just
this
turned
shit
on
on
a
purpose.
filter.
Fuck you.
All I saw was pixels.
So, yeah.
It was like a censored picture of a porn or
This was
something.
written out yesterday, Friday, October 24th, by Tom Warren. And yeah,
Halo.
here is Halo.
Campaignable as opposed to combatable.
Yeah, like Halo
Someone who
series-
doesn't care about Halo, I'm like,
Oh,
guess
trust
good
me.
for people.
People.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
sadly, no. This is not a yay circumstance.
Oh, so people hate it. So I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh, well, let's get to the article first, and then I'll tell you what the public reception is. Halo Studios has created something special for the 25th anniversary of the Halo next year. Halo Campaignable. Doing that for the anniversary is like going, hey, buddy, I love you. Mom and Dad are getting a divorce. Happy birthday.
What the fuck? That's the
A
worst
full-on
birthday.
remake of the original Combat Evolved that launched alongside Microsoft's Xbox console in 2001.
We are so old.
It has fully rebuilt campaign with 4K visuals, new weapons and vehicles, and a 4-player online co-op mode and brand new story content. It's all coming to the Xbox Series X, S, PC, and for the first time, PlayStation 5 on 2026.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing pre-release demo section of the Silent Cartograph mission this week to get a feel for the changes. It's the same level that was used as a demo version of Halo Combat Evolved in the Mac and the PC, but this remake version opens immediately with updated cinematics, improved voice lines, and greatly overhauled visuals and animations. There is a comparison of the original and the original and the remake, and well, you'll see what happens later. Let's not play that right now.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
That's
no.
why I don't want you to play that right
Yeah,
now.
no, fuck that.
It looks and feels distinctively Halo, but I started sprinting towards the real Warhawk that an extra seat at the hero and realized that there's a lot going on in Campaign Evolved beyond its Unreal Engine 5 power.
Oh my god, it's Unreal Engine? No wonder these guys
Yes.
cranked this shit out so fast.
And you can guess also what this is doing to most computers.
Crashing them?
It's turning them to
Plug them
slag.
Unreal Engine 5 is to computers what Rocket Fuels is to a bicycle. It's too much. You're not supposed to. We did work on Halo Anniversary. There were certain things that we weren't able to achieve at the time, but there were certain things that we weren't able to do, says Greg Herman, technical director at Halo Studios. As we were building this out, we didn't just put out a coat of paint on the original cinematics. We ended up revisiting exactly how they were blocked out, and how they were sequenced, and how they were put together. We done that across the board. Halo Studios even brought in the core voice actors of Combat Evolved to re-record their lines. It was something I noticed immediately as the Silent Cartographer mission data loaded in. This really provides a degree of fidelity that we weren't able to do for the Halo anniversary, says Herman.
So this is okay, yeah. It's like, all right, this looks very, very nice. This looks cool, but it's really Unreal Engine. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
It feels like a picture of going, Nintendo, hire this man. The iconic vistas of Halo have been revealed, as well as the ending architecture and environments. It's really designed to the ultimate remake of the original campaign that is both welcoming for new players and also built in a way that respects original Bungie's creation and history.
The way you,
Whenever we make a change, the number one thing is to be true to the original game, says Dan Guignard, lead designer of the Halo Studios. Guignard joined Halo Studios last year, previously worked on original releases Destiny and Destiny 2.
You
They
mean
got-
the same
they got the
Destiny
guy from
2
Destiny 2
that
to
they?
work on this shit.
You mean the same Destiny 2 that was that's being cannibalized and hollowed out as they build new content in it?
Oh, there's no
Jesus
more new
Christ.
content, brother. It's Joe.
You know what I meant to
it's
say.
all Jover.
The Halo Studios has access to the original source artists of Core Halo, and trust me, they didn't fucking use any of it. As well as the original storyboards. That's allowed the team to remaster and remix the music, because of course they did, alongside the cinematic change and the huge visual upgrades. All of the new content on the game is created in UE5 and is layered on top of the systems and code used in the original Halo to maintain that unique Halo feel. And there's the big trailer.
We
Now-
can't play the big trailer because it's a big
No, we can't. The thing is, we can stop here because this article is not important. What is important is the incredibly explosive negative reaction this thing had.
Oh my god.
See, turns out that this is not Halo Combat Evolved. Everything I just told you right there, complete bullshit. You know what they did?
What do they do?
They took mechanics from Halo Infinite and put them here.
That's awful. That's
No.
the
So it's
worst
So they
versions
pretty
of
much
Halo.
just like they did a copy paste.
It gets a little worse than that. See, here's the problem. To begin with, the original Halo game was not built around sprinting.
No.
at all. So when you apply sprinting, that means that a lot of things that used to be an actual difficult disappear from the map. Do you guys remember the final levels where the flood began to show up?
Oh,
And it
yes.
basically turned into a suspense shooter? Okay, imagine that moving at 3 times the speed. The suspense is gone. The fear factor is gone. And they also removed several obstacles that ensured that things became easier for the player at the cost of the game's experience. For example, remember the first time in Halo where you meet a heavy?
Yes.
You're riding the Warhog, and there's a bunch
you mean
of...
the brutes, yes?
Yeah, the brutes. And there's a bunch of rocks blocking your way, so you can't just run the damn thing over. You have to face it on foot, and it's a very tense and difficult fight. The rocks are not there anymore. You can just run over the heavy and end the fight immediately.
Damn.
No, you've
That's
got
just-
to.
No, they're basically forcing easy mode.
Yeah.
Pretty much
And the best
forcing
part is,
easy
though,
mode.
The graphics of Unreal Engine look good until you realize that they basically look a little too good. Everything looks very shiny and very new. Hey guys, tell me again, how old is the Halo?
Oh, the
First
actual
Halo came out in
No,
2001.
No,
the
the-
structure.
Oh, it's over 100,000 years old.
Why does it look brand new in the new make? Why is the metal polished? In the original, that shit it doesn't look rustic, but it looks used. It looks used and lived in. It looks worn. See that metal? Look how it's weathered with age, time, and climate. They also fucked up the volumetric fog, so the sky looks so clear you can't see the stars anymore. Oof. The stars were a really important aspect. And yeah, no.
Like, you see this? You don't see the halo in the background of your sky.
You see it in a different area. Here it's just right front and center.
Okay, I was about to fucking say, like, yeah, no, like, I get it that the Forerunner technology
It
is
is
meant
pretty
to be hyper advanced, and I guess they fucking invented an alloy that never fades or whatever, but
Yeah.
at the same fucking time,
They're not immune to time.
what?
Hundreds
like,
of thousands of years.
Even if you have, like the little AI boys, what's his face, Guilty Spark or whatever.
Yeah.
If you have those little construct guys fucking maintaining this shit,
It's not invincible.
it's not like they're going out of their way to polish the fucking
Yeah,
things.
that doesn't work.
Yeah.
And Sentinels wouldn't be. Sentinels are not designed to clean shit up.
There's
They're
also
designed to
there's
burn
also a
fire.
smaller problem too. Like because of sprinting makes the game move so fast now. The music is completely out of place. You remember the final piece of music that plays when you're doing the escape mission,
Yes.
Yes.
and how it rises to that incredibly bombastic finale as you escape. You can go so fast now that the music cuts short. It got so bad that one of the original designers of Halo on Twitter is complaining about it.
Oh,
They are not
God.
happy about this. And of course, you have the usual throng of people defending this like their lives depend on it. And the usual
white
people
knights.
going,
Because they're
I don't
simps.
want to play this. Also, this is $70.
The thing is that Halo is such an easy game to follow. It's such an easy formula. How do you manage to fuck it up?
Simple. We sacrifice style for consistency. Halo Infinite is what Halo looks like right now, so everything has to look like Halo Infinite.
No.
Remember how the original 3 games had a very distinct look to them? And I'm not talking about outdated graphics. They had a very specific look to the way the characters were shaped, the shape of the armor, the pieces. And how starting with Halo 4, everything began to become slightly more homogenized and
Yeah.
shinier and shinier and shinier.
Yes.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Except,
Would be fine.
except with the Chief himself.
Yeah,
like,
but
they
that-
changed the armor
Yeah.
look, but that was about it.
You notice how Chief's armor doesn't get weathered or scratched anymore?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That man goes through hell and back. He's not invincible. Hell, the struggles he experiences is what makes him look a complete badass. But if you let me put it this way: when Chief begins Halo, the way the Chief begins Halo Infinite is the exact same way he ends Halo Infinite. Spotless. It's like Dragon Ball Super. There's this layer of Vaseline over everything that makes it look clean out of the package. It sacrifices style
no,
for
that-
detail.
That makes them smashy toys you just bump into each other.
Exactly. So
No.
yeah, what
No,
we're
it's a
seeing
video.
here is a remake of Halo 1 using Halo Infinite assets. And I'm not saying it's going to be a bad game. It's probably going to be a good game. But it's clearly sacrificing the soul of the original to make it look shiny and modern. And I'm not saying you can't make it modern, but there's a certain pizzazz that's missing from it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
you
know
mean
what
a
you're saying.
grit, a realness, a level of realism that
See,
you
the
want.
grit. That's the word. That's
The grit that you were looking for.
The
Yeah.
grit, yeah.
Like,
Halo Campaign Mode is coming to 2026 to the Xbox Series X and PS5. It will be one day, and of course, it will be a day one game with Game Pass Ultimate, PC Game Pass, and it will also support Xbox Cloud Gaming and Xbox Play Nowhere. You're not going anywhere with your Xbox.
No thanks. I'm very content with playing the Halo copy that we have right now on the Xbox One.
Honestly, if you want to play the original 3 how they were meant to, buy the Master Chief Legacy Collection.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that's
what we
the one
have.
we have over
Yeah,
here.
they bumped up the graphics, but they kept everything else the same. Oh, the good and the bad. Enjoy yourself. It has soul.
All more reason to support independence, says Kyle. It's the Patrick meme. Yeah, the
It's
walking
the-
tentacle was funnier. Okay, that's funny. Holy crap, it is the Patrick
No,
meme.
this is Patrick.
No,
Yeah.
this is Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
It looks like that thing that attacked the Superman's face. Yeah, the Starro fucking
He
face.
looks like Star.
I
the stars.
agreed. I doubted it too. Pikachu will never evolve because then he won't be marketable. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Accurate. I can't imagine they would go back on that. It would cause a riot. Yes, but no multiplayer. Yeah, no, you have 4-way online multiplayer,
But no local co-op.
but
not
no local
co-op.
co-op.
Split screen? Nah, we
Are
can't
you
do
fucking
that.
kidding me?
How are you going to
It
appreciate
says
our shiny
Zoomers are
graphics?
addicted to sprinting, and honestly, I've noticed a lot of people are just getting too addicted to speed runs.
Yeah.
In which it's like, okay,
No.
are you actually going to be enjoying the
The experience.
experience?
Take
Like,
your
I
time
can
with it, man.
understand
All they
if.
want to do is just speed run games.
Oh look,
for
I
the
got
fun
this
of
done
it.
first. Okay,
Yeah.
so did you enjoy that? What?
There was
What? I just skipped everything.
I forgot who said this. I think it was Bill Gates. I think no, it wasn't Bill Gates. It was a different guy. I think it was I forgot his name, but he basically says if you give gamers the opportunity, they will optimize the fun out of anything.
Yep.
I feel like now the developers are doing that for them.
Well, yeah,
feels weird.
But like, I understand people like to do speed runs if they've already played the games and just have fun with that, seeing how quickly they can do it. That's fine. Not shitting on that. But I'm shitting on the people who literally they get a game, they complete as fast as possible just for bragging rights. Like, okay, so you just sped run a game
You know, if you go to a
and
fancy
you're not even
restaurant
gonna enjoy it.
and you have a 7-course meal, you should take your time to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Stop-
Listen,
this is not a
if
burger
you-
joint. We're
if
not
you-
shoving slop in our mouths. Here.
Like and especially like bad slop, like in like McDonald's, the buns feel like they have a wax layer on them now.
Oh, they do. You know what else does? Apples.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
buns are bread.
Yeah.
Bread should not be waxy.
What if I dunk it in preservatives?
No chemical additives.
Additive. Oh, I forgot to mention a small little detail. In the actual area of the map where you can see the halo curve going up the stairs, in the original, there was this big cover of clouds in the area. And the way they were shaped, it made the thing look way bigger than it actually was, to emphasize how incredibly massive the halo looks. In the modern one, it still looks big, but there's no clouds for scale, so it looks like something you could just walk to. Even though the point is, you are in a ring that has the width of a planet. Like, there is an ecosystem in the circle of this thing. Shit has grown while you were gone.
There's even this one little joke in there, like one of those unlockable terminal videos or whatever. You get a diary of 343 Guilty Spark fucking literally going through his existence, bored out of his fucking mind, maintaining the Halo.
Because there's
And
nothing
what
to
is-
do.
No, you want to know what he does? Just for the shit of it, he fucking runs an experiment where he takes an entire section of the Halo, decompresses the atmosphere controls on it, and lets it all vacuum out into fucking space.
I was bored.
He was bored. He was fucking terrified. Like, there was even supposed to be like debris of that, like tiny little bits of it from over 100,000 years and all this shit. And it's not there.
Also, for some reason, the needle launcher has an ammo counter now.
No,
That don't make any sense. The whole point of the needle launcher is you can see the needles, so there's no point.
the needles are the ammo
But yeah,
count.
for some reason, they added like an extra graph to the back of the gun that you can see. And like, what's the
No.
What are you doing this for?
Why are we doing
Why
that?
are we putting an air conditioner on the motorcycle?
Why are we putting the why?
It's
No.
such a waste of time.
You mean to tell me the jackals
Yeah.
who developed that tech, you mean to tell me that they're fucking gross ass space pirate race who built and made these needlers and fucking designed this shit? You mean to fucking tell me they never learned how to count their shots?
The whole
No, but they
point
learned
of
how
the
to do
needles being
tactical
on top of the
dodging.
gun is so you can see
Tactical
how they
rolls.
drain, so you know how many you have left. So what's the point of
No.
putting an LED in the back?
No.
Oh, and they also fucked up the look of the Forerunner ruins.
No.
We're done. Fuck that.
You know how the Forerunner ruins had this very brutalistic look? Like
Yes,
they were just
it's-
slapped together to go, we gotta make this shit work now. Nothing else
Yeah.
matters. It looks like average sci-fi shiny cinder block shit.
Oh,
No.
come
They
on.
sacrifice
The
style
Flora-
for tech.
The Forerunners were in panic mode when they made the Halo rings. Yeah, they built 7 giant planet-sized rings, weapons of mass destruction, and that takes a shitload of time and a shitload of effort. But these are Forerunners working on borrowed time, panicking out their ass on anything in order for them to defeat the Flood.
So you're telling me that the Halo was basically the Caesar's pizza of the space?
It's hot and it's ready.
What does it look like?
It's hot and it's ready.
It is hot and ready.
Ugh.
It is hot and ready.
No more Mountain Dew tie-ins. Because fuck the gamers, we're Microsoft.
Oh my
Fuck
gosh.
pants, I am taking your catchphrase.
Angel, please move us on to the next story.
Hold
I
on.
am
It's getting stupid.
Hold on.
taking
I don't
off
give
your
enough of
pants.
Give me Beyond Good and Evil Part 2. I'm actually surprised it hasn't done
You know
yet,
what?
Kyle.
I gotta be honest with you, man.
I just want to play Teams or Capture the Flag in
Hang
that
on.
remake, says Ben Cruz. Back in the day, speedrunners were rewarded, i.e. Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah.
You could still enjoy the game without doing that. Five Star saying, sounds like an experimental tactic to combat a flood outbreak. Void that section of the ring into space.
Fuck it, eject.
Red E. Oh my god.
See, normally, okay, I gotta be honest with you, my man. Kyle, I don't want Beyond Good and Evil 2 anymore.
He does what?
I don't want it anymore because the people that made it, they don't exist anymore. The studio that made it doesn't exist anymore. The only thing that remains is Microsoft and the IP they own. And once upon a time, I dreamed for the things I love to come back. Now I hope they never return.
Because you don't want to see how they'll be cannibalized.
The fact that Devil May Cry managed to end on a good note is still astounding to me. Part of me wants DMC6, part of me goes, you know what, maybe I don't want DMC6.
Maybe I don't.
No.
Well, no, here's the thing. Like,
Okay,
Capcom's
give me
been
one more to destroy Mundus and then I'm done.
Capcom's been pretty
Well,
tightly
yeah,
fisted
and-
with their IPs. It's not like they're going to let anyone else
True.
fuck
Yeah,
around.
but I
Well,
mean,
that's
look
Capcom.
at Okami.
Yeah.
But
We
here's
thought
the
that
thing,
was never
though.
going to come back, and
Capcom
now
is not above making mistakes. Remember, we had DMC3, but before that we had to get DMC2.
That's
yeah.
true.
And before DMC5 we had to get DMC, which for all its good points, it had way too many bad points. Like I'm
I
saying,
tried so hard.
and we got so far.
And then Capcom also made Resident Evil Dead Aim,
Thank you.
which is another bad game.
Capcom, like, usually Capcom hits it out of the park, but sometimes they are not exempt from fucking up. So sometimes I just want the things that I love to end properly. Just, you know what? There's a reason I stopped playing 14 after Endwalker.
And well, yeah,
I'm like,
because
it's
it
still
ended.
going, but I'm like, you know what? The story seems like a pretty good ending here. It ends in a beautiful, no spoilers, I promise. It ends in a beautiful note.
excuse me, say
No,
no
it
spoilers to
ended-
me.
It ended.
Sorry,
okay.
no spoilers.
I haven't done
Endwalker,
Endwalker yet.
Crap.
Good.
It ended good in
Yeah.
Shadowbringers.
Yeah,
There you go.
honestly, I didn't hate the ending of Endwalker because it felt like one of those, hey, you did it, but there's still much more for you to see. So it ends in this nice, hopeful, and the adventure continues another day kind of thing, you know?
Well-
I am happy with that. I can live with that.
Well, I mean,
It was rushed.
you
A little
know,
bit, yeah.
you know
Those are
how
fuck scenes.
with
I enjoyed beating
Okami,
him to
it
death.
ended with an open note.
Yeah, no, I mean, Okami ended with,
Yeah,
and then we went to
but-
space. I'm not kidding, that's what
No, yeah,
I know.
it is.
That's the sad
You know the
part.
tale of Kaguya, the Moon Princess, and the Bamboo Cutter?
That's
Yeah.
in there.
Fuck you, aliens.
But what I'm talking about is it ended in a good note, but we still wanted more because us
mean,
as fans
yeah.
were like,
Yeah, try
there's
not to
more
die.
that you could
Yeah,
explore with
put it
this.
right here on the
He's okay.
So,
No, they'll complain
but
about
now
that
we're
too,
going to be
some
getting a
of those
sequel.
tricks.
Now we're going to get a sequel. And
I
you know
mean,
what? I
yeah.
do have high hopes because of who's doing it.
I can't about to wonder, I mean, because, yeah, holy shit,
Exactly.
we brought
so
the man.
it's going to be really hard for him to try and fuck
I
this up.
doubt
So, no.
they're, well, mainly because Kamiya will kill them if they do.
Yes,
That
I know.
man will walk
That's
in
what I'm
there.
saying. We're good on that.
That man is gonna
aspect.
walk in there, put a sword in his desk, and go, try me.
No
Try me,
cuts.
bitch.
Now, if he can also bring back Okami and import it
Yes,
into
please.
consoles, I will be so happy.
I know it's unlikely, but Kamiya made the first Devil May Cry. So imagine if he works on the last Devil May Cry.
That would be
What,
beautiful.
what a
Yeah.
beautiful circle journey.
Yeah.
And then he ends with, go hug your mom or some shit like that.
Something like that. Go hug your mother.
Hey,
Dante and Virgil can't anymore.
Fun little
hug
fact.
your mother.
In the first Devil May Cry game, the music was great, but you notice that none of the music had lyrics.
Yeah.
One song had lyrics. Just one.
Just one.
It was the credit song.
Oh yeah.
The song of Eva, Seeds of Love. And it literally goes, my reeds on the wind wait for the sun to shine. Come winter hith, go spring. My young seedlings again will look up to the sky, and I know they will grow strong. like a harmonic version of that plays when Dante sees his house in DMC5.
All right, yeah.
It's important.
It is
Also-
important, but we're at the same time we're also getting a little bit off track.
I
Let's read the chat and we'll
I
move
agree
on.
with Kyle down there.
Let me see. Kyle saying, I personally believe an IP should revert back to the control of the
Yeah.
developers, not the publishers, after a certain period of time when the IP
I
isn't
agree with
being
that.
utilized.
It should be
Same.
like, what's it called? Like, public domain laws, but for like. For
Yeah,
like
because I'm
owners.
sorry, but did the publishers make the game? No, the developers made the game.
It's
You
my
guys
IP to sit on and do nothing with.
You guys deserve so many more subs, and I
thanks,
hate the
dude.
algorithm. Thank you, Ficesetter.
We hate the algorithm too.
Algorithm sucks.
You
I
know
want
what?
to eat the algorithm.
You know what? Who else hates the algorithm?
What?
Steam hates the algorithm.
I mean,
Not just
Those
any
guys.
algorithm, no. They hate the illegal algorithms.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves, because this shit went down 2 days ago, and I swear to God, it's the biggest thing that nobody's talking about. So, Counter-Strike 2 community left in shambles along with Steam's marketplace. Yeah, marketplace. After Valve's new trade-up update turns $10 skins into $1,000 skins and vice versa. This update has made some collectors very rich.
Oh my fucking god. This is written by Anna Koselki here from Games Radar, published 3 days ago. My knife just dropped $1,400 in value in the span of 30 minutes.
Okay,
Good
really
fuck.
quick,
Oh
my
wait,
God.
wait. Why are we valuing these things in actual money?
NFTs.
Oh no.
It's basically an NFT.
No.
So, okay, small amount of context before I start reading this. Counter-Strike is a very popular game. It's been going on for
Somehow,
almost a
still.
decade. It's just a fun game to play. Well-made first-person shooters don't come any often. And it's just a great game, and the only thing you can buy with the money that you can make there is cosmetics for certain very rare skins and knife skins. They have those fancy curved knights the military use. Right?
Yeah.
What are those called? You know, they have like the little circles so you can spin them around, and they have like a curve. They look like a jagged fang.
It's not a cookery. No.
Well, the point is, those knives are used in real life. And they're used here because it's a military simulator, first-person shooter, whatever the hell. Now, some of these skins are very rare. Like single digits chance of getting your hands on them are rare. So a bunch of players have decided to basically, for the last few years, make their own not quite legal market of skin trading. Where some of these things go up for thousands upon thousands of dollars. I'm talking about an industry of like 3 billion is being moving around this thing for a while.
Black market trading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not exactly black, it's more gray, but the point is, it skirts the law a little too close for
it's
comfort.
backdoor trading within the community of the video game, and it ain't all. And it's overpriced. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's people are getting screwed out of it because
These
they
are
want the
beeps and
fancy.
boops, people. What the fuck?
Now, Steam doesn't like that because A, they're making money off their product without their consent. B, they're making overcharge money of their product, which makes them look bad. And C, as I said, it's technically not a black market, but it is a little too dark gray for their own comfort. And it's the kind of thing that might have the IRS going, excuse me, where are all these zeros coming from? So they decided to do something about it. A new Counter-Strike 2 update has left the community in shambles over skin prices, and I gotta be honest, I do not feel sorry for any of them. And the entirety of Steam's marketplace crashing as players scramble to sell their skins at high prices to avoid losing money, and others try to make cash. Oh fuck, the stocks are crashing. Joe, sell everything.
Quick, sell my skin.
Wait, hang on, too much hair. Let me shave that real quick. Okay. Here, parchment, write something on it.
Blood splatter all over the place.
The update, as detailed by Valve on the shooter's official Steam news page, has extended functionality on the trade-up contract to allow exchanging 5 items of combat quality as follows. 5 Star Trek combat items can be exchanged for 1 Star Trek knife from a collection of the items provided. 5 regular combers can be exchanged for 1 regular knife item or the regular glove items in a collection of all of the items provided. Basically, you know how the China is hunting too many rhinos
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
want their horns for dick powder?
Of
Which
course.
is
Do
stupid.
you know how they fought that off?
By cutting
What if
off
we
By
flood the
making
market with fake
fake
horns?
rhinos?
Well, this is a little close to that. Basically, we're going to oh, hi, K-Storm. We're going to remove the
Are you
value
okay,
by
honey?
making it so you can just trade cheap
Oh.
skins for expensive skins. So the value is gone. The thing went from $1,000 to $10.
So all you have to do is just keep grinding to get normal
Yeah.
skins and then trade
And
them
just
in.
take the stuff
There
you
you
don't
go.
want, put it on the market
You know
and go,
what?
I'll
Because
take this.
that's actually good for them because grinding means you play it more.
Yeah, now you're playing the game and you have a reason to do it because you have a tangible reward in front
Oh
of
my
you.
gosh, if I actually work hard, I can actually get what I wanted.
Imagine that, being rewarded for your work. I wonder what that feels like.
Yeah.
I wonder what that feels like too. Oh my
So,
Gotta
for anyone less familiar with the admittedly already controversial Counter-Strike 2 market system, covered items items, also known as the reds, typically aren't worth very much. Knives and gloves, on the other hand, which are the cosmetics, can fetch you thousands. In other words, this update effectively lets players trade up for skins that are worth far, far more than the items they already have, and is downright breaking the marketplace. As one fan says, it's insane.
I applaud them.
Honestly, I'm not usually on the side of the corpos, but this
They
time the
actually
corpo
did a good
good.
deed.
Because this is genuinely screwing the players. Like, imagine like trying to just get the fancy skins, and you can get them, and some dude is selling them for bajillions of dollars.
Yeah. Also, I mean, they're worth more than $1,000. What can you spend for $1,000? Rent, car payment.
I'm sorry, nothing
Bills.
digital is worth 4 digits.
Exactly.
In numbers.
No,
Nothing-
that's why I'm saying you could take that money and actually use on something you actually
For
need.
that amount of money, I better get an actual working gun from the CSGO team, right? No, seriously, you can buy guns for less than that. Think about that. Some of those skins are cheaper than guns.
I can buy an actual handgun, a nice little
Research time.
compact handgun. No, you don't need to research for like $300.
I'm gonna look
No,
at
there was
something
one that
here.
I showed you guys.
Yeah, like you know that you can
CS:GO.
also that would literally pay just under what people pay for rent,
Yeah. Okay.
and you're using on a digital item.
Okay.
Let's look at something simple. Let's look at a rifle from Counter-Strike. We have the... Oh, look at that. The AK-47 is literally the first result. What is the price of an AK-47?
Oh boy.
Should we really be talking about guns?
It's fine. It's legal. 600 to 1,500. You can buy an actual working assault alkaline rifle for less than those people are selling the skins for.
Please don't buy.
Brother, for that much money, I could just buy an actual gun and buy myself classes at the gun range. I could buy a fancy hunting shotgun like my uncle has.
The Taurus G3C handgun.
Ooh, I like it.
9mm Luger compact, 10 rounds.
Very nice.
$462.99.
Whoa.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing these things. Yes,
Hey, man,
I am
self-defense is important.
researching into self-defense platforms. Screw you guys for trying to come
Long
at-
barrel shotgun price.
Oh my god.
This is the last one, I swear. My uncle has one of these. I love it.
Go on.
Wow, between 200 to 500. That is actually very affordable.
Well, like I you can't trust me to have a long barrel shotgun in anything because my first instinct is going to be, okay, honey, grab me the handsaw. We're sawing that bitch down for apocalyptic work.
My uncle has a one that he keeps in
Sawed-off shotgun,
storage.
honey.
My uncle is very proud of the one he got in storage because a friend of his is this very long monstrosity, and he usually fires it like, okay, due to the hurricane, sometimes that area gets boars. Boars are bad.
Wild boars are very bad.
They are literally invasive species and they are destructive as hell. My uncle basically, well, he's retired
They're
now.
aggressive.
Yeah, they are very dangerous.
30 to 50 wild boars.
That man has never been more vindicated than now in his life. So yeah, my uncle apparently likes to hunt boars, and he's very disappointed because the damn things are borderline impossible to fucking eat.
They're
You
Their
have to
meat
cut.
is
You have to
grossly
cut
dense.
specific
They're
areas
very
and prepare
tough.
them very well so it doesn't feel like chewing chews. Anyway, the point is, guys, actual guns and probably the classes to learn how to fire that gun are cheaper than this. Epic NNG on Twitter says, if you're wondering why Steam is either super slow or crash entirely right now, Valve just updated CSGO to let you trade up red, $10 skins, into knives, 1,000 skins, and the entire market is crashing. Insane. Love Mao. In
Oh
their
my
post, they
God.
explain. Okay, they read that. My knife just dropped from 1,400 in value to the span of 30 minutes. What the fuck? In another reply, somebody describes a quick profit they managed to make.
oh my god. How do I explain this to the IRS?
Worthless.
Oh no.
Bro, the IRS listens to this, they're just gonna laugh. They're gonna laugh and laugh. Yeah,
Oh, no.
A lot of people were making a lot of money on
Wait,
this.
why would you even have that on your freaking thing?
Because it's an asset.
Yeah, it's a digital good and nobody else can have it. It's an NFT.
It's a
literally-
speculative asset.
It's
kind
so
of thing.
spectacularly bad.
You know what the ironic thing is, though?
What?
This is the closest thing to an actual NFT because it's an asset owned by the corporation and the company that makes CS2. So it actually has like a safety lock to make sure that people can just copy and paste it. It's an actual data package that is protected by licenses and IDs and copy protection. So ironically, This is what NFTs were supposed to have,
be for.
which is a good thing they never succeeded in, because imagine this shit worldwide now.
Well, it kind of is worldwide now in the world of Counter-Strike Go.
It's the blockchain. Oh no, the blockchain, bro!
Damn it.
Oh no, bro! Oh no, bro! Oh yeah!
The moment Juan spoken into existence.
It's the feature, bruh.
It came to life, and it took one gasp and died horribly.
Like that little baby kaiju in Pacific Rim that just gagged on itself.
Pretty much.
I just sold the skin I bought for like $3 months ago for $35, Lamau. I like the skin, but it would be stupid to miss out on a 10 plus profit. Another corrects the original poster with a mind-boggling new screenshot of cover skins rising worth. Worth that has absolutely shot up overnight. Formerly $10 skins. Elsewhere online, a player jokingly asks, how do I explain this to the IRS?
What do they mean
by this, though? This is the whooping $329,612 worth of their worthless Redskins.
Well,
about
British pound sterling.
Right. About $4.5 million US dollars, according to Google's conversion calculator. Reddit shows a bunch of similarly confused, disappointed, and excited fans. This update has made some collectors very, very rich. Reads one thread. There are memes as well, like this fake Warren Buffett wrote, freak the fuck out and panic sell everything right now. It's fucking over.
Oh my god.
It seems like a wild time to be a Counter-Strike 2 player, although Valve has yet to address the divisive trade-up update. One that the Steam creator amusingly dubbed a small patch. Uncomment on players' reaction following the arrival.
Jesus.
So yeah, an entire market and about 3 billions worth of digital goods has disappeared overnight because Valve hit the cut that shit out button. And you know what? For once, I'm happy because this was also, listen, okay, I get it. People are going to try to game the system no matter where you go. That's what they do. Bill Gates said something about that. If you give somebody a job, they'll find the fastest, laziest way to do the job anyway somehow.
Well, giving the lazy person the important job, I think that was like his strategy. Like that was exactly what he said. Like give this important task to the laziest person, so that they can come up with the most
effective way to do as little work as possible.
Right.
Okay, admittedly, that was a pretty smart strategy. But this is more on the lines of players will optimize the fun out of anything.
Yeah,
I don't know you, but I cannot imagine something less fun than turning a game into a trade market. I had enough of that in 14. Thank you. I'm good.
No, it's all good.
Bro, billions of gil. Cosmetics.
It's all right. I know.
Yeah,
I have a Gundam in there somehow. No, I'm not kidding. There's a mech. You ride it like a horse.
Let's get to the chat before we wrap
Kyle,
up.
so the Steam version of Diablo 3 Auction House.
Ow,
Yes,
yeah.
that's not bad for a 9mm.
Exactly as bad as I thought. No, the worst part is, it's worse than the W auction house because you're not buying items for the game. You're buying cosmetics for a first-person shooter.
Now, Five Center also mentioned people talk shit about them because they are cheap and Chinese, but ultimately it's just a steel shotgun. So it's simple and we're like, oh yeah, he's talking about the
shotguns at Walmart. Angel's right. These things are what NFTs were inspired by, like all the Team Fortress 2 hats.
Jesus, don't remember. Yeah, you know what? That's another thing they did. The hat market in TF2 was a mess. Once again, first-person shooter.
Yeah.
The best part is, though, Team Fortress 2 is so goddamn old that there's not even, like, fancy cutscenes when you win or anything. Like, when you put on that thing, you are never going to see it. Unless you, like, look at your character in, the selection screen, I guess. That you are never going to see the damn skins. How ironic that Marvel Rivals doesn't have this problem. Even though they are very liberal with the skins. I got so many.
Five Center saying, when my friend was in high school, he sold his World of Warcraft druid with endgame gear for $6,000.
I wonder how that guy who paid $6,000 feels now.
All right.
Because that was Endgame.
Yeah.
That was,
now it's
At the
Endgame.
time. That is like selling like Endgame Heavensworth gear.
Shit.
And with that, folks, we have reached the end of our program. We appreciate all of you tuning in tonight. You guys have been fantastic in the live chat. Now, Angel, we did take a little bit of a breather, but I did manage to finish Glover.
It took him less than an hour. He finished
It was
prematurely.
quick.
Albeit
You
it
were
was
being guided by God.
Albeit it was very anticlimactic and it was very weird, the ending.
But he missed 5 bonus levels.
Yes, he did.
It's okay.
And
That's,
The
Gambit's-
game yelled at him for it.
it's
Yes.
okay. Listen, that's what happens when we play the sequel, Glover's Inferno.
There was never.
Well, there's never going to be a sequel.
We will lead it by a velvet glove called Dente.
But
It's never gonna happen.
Angel, let's be real. There's never going to be a Glover sequel.
You're right. I fucked up. It's Virgil.
Okay.
Wow.
Honestly,
guides you.
just watch. Eventually, they'll end up doing a sequel.
But what we can do is continue the playthrough of Metal Gear Rising
That
Revengeance.
is correct. Well, I mean, otherwise we'll live riding in Mexico, and that is a fate I wouldn't wish on anybody. We rescued a child because we are good people. We also may have murdered several dozen mercenaries, but that's okay. We're still good.
We still also have a dog.
We may have terrified the locals with our giant blade knife covered sharp 3000. Our sharp dog. Our 3000 sharp
Oh,
dog.
good boy.
You mean
What's the name of that brand of really
Zero?
fancy knives made of Damascus steel?
You mean
no clue.
You got
I don't
Liger
know.
Zero now.
We have a Black Liger Zero.
Or Blade
Oh my
Wolf.
God.
Or Blade Wolf.
Well,
Blade Wolf.
honestly, Blade Wolf sounds like the name of a
Blade
toy,
Wolf.
doesn't
Okay,
it?
but who cares about all those problems when you're wearing a sweet sombrero?
You know what? Yes, we have properly culturally appropriated all of Mexico. Writing apparently no Spanish. I wonder where he learned that. But anyway,
Adios, amigos.
PR training, I guess.
That's simple.
He also says, "Estás bien?" Oye, huye. Point in case. Apparently, he does know a few languages. He doesn't have. He doesn't.
Es
He,
suficiente.
Go, Angel.
he does know some languages, which is funny because the game has a Spanish dub.
But there's only one language that he speaks very well, and that is
Violence.
violence.
And we will be unleashing further violence upon those bastards who are kidnapping children and forcing them to watch the early seasons of Gumball.
Excuse
How dare they have
you!
fun?
What are you talking about,
Kyle's telling us,
Kyle?
hey, you finished with a glove in an
No,
hour?
he
Damn,
did.
please control yourself.
He did. Excuse you. He's the one with the controller.
Kyle, I'll have you know, this is a very Christian game. We don't do that kind of thing here. This is a professional, family-friendly channel. Fuck, shit, piss, cunt, Thunderdome. And I hope that you will join us at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Kick, where we'll continue for another episode of Los Amigos Play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. We are
That's
ready
right.
to go.
And of course, for any wrestling fans out there, tune into my program Wrestle Rewind, which is every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my tag partner, Mr. Juan Arouse,
Don't touch me.
as we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Last week's edition, we covered NXT and AEW Dynamite, and TNA is still in the middle of their break period, so it was mostly just a 2-show review. But nevertheless, we did cover a lot on how we were excited that the crazy goth girl Tatum Paxley is going to challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. And on the other side of the dial, we also reviewed the main event of this year's AEW Wrestle Dream, the I Quit match between Darby Allin and Jon Moxley.
Okay, it was the most I wanted to cry because there was so
These
much.
happy tears or fuck, what is wrong with this place tears?
Fuck, what's wrong with this place?
Oh, damn. I was
Let me
hoping
put
it
it
would be
this
the
way.
first one.
In one portion of the ring of the match, Jon Moxley's crew, the Death Riders, they bring an empty fish tank and 2 big gallon containers of water, and they fill it up. Jon Moxley grabs Darby Allin and dunks his head into the water
To force him to give up.
to try to force him to give up.
Wait.
We're straight up waterboarding people.
Yeah, I was about to go. When did we go from wrestling to CIA tactics?
On the one hand,
Where is the oil?
it's creative,
Certainly.
and they had to actually get creative
If they
this
put
time.
actual fish in there, I would be surprised.
No, they had to get creative this time around. Well, no fish, because Angel, there's another reason for that. Because the state of Missouri, does this take place in St. Louis, has an actual pro wrestling commission that where they have a specific rule. If there's any gigging or any serious blood going on, the match is stopped immediately, thrown out, game over, no more. Just automatically.
Automatic.
You
It's
gotta
commission-
create how you hurt people.
Exactly.
Interesting.
But what's dumb is when Darby has got his head inside the fucking water, he's not struggling. He's not trying to get away. He's not flailing and oh God, I'm being fucking drowned. How the fuck do we know if you're in trouble?
He just takes it.
He just lays there with his head inside
Is
the
he
can.
trying to no-sell the water?
Apparently fucking
I'm going to body this liquid. You can't stop me.
Who cares? I saw Santa sting. But anyways.
What?
Oh yeah, Sting. He's now got white hair. He's got the white goatee.
You motherfuckers tell me I'm weird from watching Chainsaw Man, and then you tell me this is what's happening in wrestling. Bull fucking shit.
And I hope that you join it as next week, because next week we're going to be reviewing the main event of this year's NXT's Halloween Havoc. More on
happening right now.
which is happening right now. But now we're going to turn the dial over to
Don't touch me.
Mr. Juan Arouse.
Don't touch me! And you better know that we start our shows off the right way, our week off the right way with my program, The Black Files, the uncensored and uncompromising interview and review podcast of the Ravens Flock. As you saw here tonight, on the Ravens Flock, we cover a whole wide swath of stories spanning the spectrum of nerd and geek culture, but on the Black Files, we just hone in on one, and we cut to the heart of the matter. We don't hold back our opinions, and we usually deal with darker or more serious stories. Like this past Wednesday, we were talking about how TwitchCon was a trash fire.
Dumpster fire.
You know, that time TwitchCon became the evil-ass rape building.
Apparently,
Pretty much.
like they allowed this motherfucking creep to go up to Emiru, grab her by the fucking face, and try to lock lips with her unconsensually. It's fucking disgusting.
The sad thing is that this isn't the first time that's happened. It's been happening a lot over the years. It's just that people are now reacting to it because it's happened to a popular person.
No, it still happens over here, Jose. That's not even just because it's popular. It's because this shit shouldn't have gotten as far as it did.
And then it was followed by even further news when they discovered what they did to the other entertainers that came to visit. The
VTubers.
sheer amount of neglect that they experienced.
The amount of disrespect.
Like Emiru's incident was the foundation. Everything else was just layers of crap. The worst cake I ever seen.
And yeah, like
Worst cake I ever seen. Terrible cakes. Not even good fondant. Filled with crap.
The cake was made by the cake was made by Jack Doherty.
It was made of that
stupid little broccoli-headed dipshit over here.
That guy makes cakes.
No, he makes shit is what he makes.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the fucking how he was trying to crash TwitchCon and harass the other streamers.
That dumbass.
Yeah, that dumbass who got owned on his own stream by peach
It was
jars.
a cake like a car crash.
I know, ladies. It was.
Well, yeah, no.
not cool.
We discussed about it, and the TwitchCon situation was appalling, and the response of the guy in charge was even worse. We gotta hang some people.
Yeah,
We gotta bring back the penalties.
we're gonna I'm gonna have to hit up Taylor Lorenz on her Twitter. Like, hey, you're in contact with Dan Clancy from Twitch, right? You got an address I could borrow?
Me looking
Maybe
at
some rope.
me going to the medieval museum and looking at the torture tools.
Oh,
Perhaps
Vice Stepper,
we let
yeah,
you go
we already
too
know
soon.
about that.
Oh yeah, no.
That all the gifts were thrown at, yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
we were talking
Yeah.
about
Even worse.
on Wednesday night. Yeah.
No. They say they threw them away. Let's not lie to ourselves. They stole the
fucking
good
stole
shit.
it.
It's
They
fuck yeah.
Me going to the medieval
Well, no,
museum
of-
and looking at the torture racks going, maybe we
No,
let you go
of
too
course
soon.
they kept the
Perhaps
best
we were
things.
too
You know
harsh.
why? They had to examine them, remember?
Oh, bullshit.
Bullshit. You know exactly.
Because
what
there might be
fucking
explosives.
Explosive
Yeah,
stickers.
sure. This
stupidest
underpaid staffer
excuse
from the con
ever.
is going to examine the package that may have a bomb inside it. Yeah, they paid them enough to that.
Yeah, sure.
You know
That's
how to
great.
make sure that there's no explosives? You get
An EOD.
K9 unit. Yeah.
Get EOD puppies.
K9 unit or one of those X-ray machines.
Because
to see
those
what's
puppies
inside
will
it
not
first.
slack off.
Exactly.
No,
Jesus.
they will not.
I'm pretty sure it would cost less to hire a dog than it will cost. Listen,
Yeah.
just literally go to the nearest police station and go, okay, we need the K9 unit for this event. How much time? How much? It should not be a difficult. The dogs are wasting time not doing anything right now. The dogs yearn for violence.
Also, that would be the easiest job
Yeah.
for the K9 unit to be like, okay, just sit here and okay, so
Are you kidding me?
we have to okay.
the
No,
Boy,
officers,
do your thing. Do your thing.
the officers are
Okay, we're
gonna
good.
jump at the chance of doing. Are you kidding me? I get to sit here and do nothing for 7 hours. Fucking awesome.
Heck yeah.
Give me the dogs. Give me all the dogs.
Yeah, get
I'm
a group-
the
get a
the
group
officer
of
just shows
dogs
up and
and
like
there you
carrying
go.
dogs.
Exactly. It's like fucking what's his face when Brian on Family Guy was fucking dog. Like, okay, that bag is good. It's good. It's good. That one's got crack in it. And starts going and becoming a fucking cocaine addict. But that's not what's
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
What's important is, obviously, if you want to get in-depth discussions and deep dives into the darker world and dirty geek culture, then be sure to request access every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick for my podcast, The Black Files.
And of course, tune into our main show, the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Join me and my motley crew of nerds as we discuss the latest news and topics circulating in the world of nerd and geek culture. Whether it's a slow week, a busy week, or even a dead week, no matter how many millions or billions or trillions or
Quadrillions.
quadrillions of dollars people like to sue other people for reasons, there's always something to talk about, and we'll be here to share with each and every one of you. Now, once again, I want to thank you all tonight for joining us on the live chat. You guys have been awesome, and we've been doing this for many years.
What
Okay,
the
that's fire.
heck is
That sounds
that?
like fireworks. Working hard, it stinks.
Why fireworks?
What
working hard and staying strong to make
Your voice, our mission.
mission.
Ain't nobody gonna freaking complain about us after those fucking
What the
fireworks.
hell?
Yeah.
Oh,
With that
Must
being
be the
said,
game.
Juan, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Folks, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of The Ravens Flock. Hosted by Jose Casabona, Angel Mendes, Dragonfang Cosplay, Zeon Rose Cosplay, K-Storm Cosplay, and yours truly, Juan Arouse, as we bring you the latest news in the world of geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, working hard and staying strong, making your voice our mission. Join us as we go live every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content, become an inner flocker by hitting the join button, and until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of our flagship show, Nerds All Over the Internet. We are the Ravens Flock, and we are out.